Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Toby. Welcome to the podcast. If you're a new listener, welcome. I'm going to give a big shout out to my day ones for the past 6 years, my subscribers, my listeners. I appreciate people who talk about this podcast, who share this podcast, who support this podcast, who write reviews for this podcast. Really appreciate all your support. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've been giving it away for free. So many people ask me why I don't film it, why I don't monetize on YouTube, why don't I charge people for it on Patreon? And their answer is because I don't want to. I love these conversations in my kitchen. I love the honesty. I love that people want to come back for 2 or 3 episodes, the reoccurring guests that I have all the time. I love it. No lights, no cameras. I myself do not like going on podcasts that are being filmed and have lights. I've done it a couple times. I'll probably never do it again. I don't feel like myself in those situations. So I want all my guests to be as comfortable as possible. I do have sponsors. The sponsors keep my shit going. They keep it alive. But I will never interrupt a conversation with an ad in the middle of it. People do that all the time, and I will never interrupt the flow of a conversation. So don't worry about that. But I do have amazing sponsors who I align myself with, who the products that I use on a daily basis. I've turned down so much money for sponsors that want to be part of this podcast with companies I've never tried or didn't align with. I'm very picky about who I have on my sponsors and have on this podcast. That being said, check out the sponsors. Joe, cue up the music.
Welcome to the One Life, One Chance podcast. I'm your host, Toby Morse. And today I'll be using my Kiwi accent instead of my Lower East Side accent. If you haven't guessed, this is not Toby Morse. I'm Dan Smith, and I have kind of hijacked the airwaves over here in his kitchen for a very special announcement. I've been friends with Toby for 25 years or so, and he's always shown me love and support with everything I've done, from my music, from taking bands on tour, having me create artwork for H2O, and countless other things over the years. I've filled in for them a couple times on bass and guitar and made memories I could never forget. In exchange, I've tattooed him a million times and might have seen more of his body than Moon has at this point. And today he surprised me and asked me to do my very own read and announce something that I've been working on that will now be a new sponsor of this very podcast. I grew up playing and loving soccer or football, and if music and tattoos didn't get in the way, I'm literally positive I would have been a pro. A couple years ago, me and my friend Kevin decided to start Field Soccer Supply. Field is a soccer-based clothing brand, but mostly Field's an idea that was created from me being involved in bands and tattooing, etc. for over 25 years and experiencing the crucial, amazing, connecting element of what makes the world go around: community. We kind of exist to elevate the passion for the beautiful game and just connect music, culture, historic moments along the way. So if you've got kids in soccer or you play in an adult league with your mates, you know how it goes. Every season, new uniforms, new fees, new hassles, new everything. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world, but is literally the #1 sport in America that kids actually stop playing. And the main reason is simply just the cost of everything. All those old polyester jerseys end up in a landfill something too, and the love of the game kind of follows soon after. We're going to do something different. We take old uniforms headed for the dump and recycle them. We then use the recycled polyester to create uniforms that any team can love. They're fully customizable, team kits, fan wear, and also there's a lifestyle and essentials side to it that celebrate amazing moments in soccer and music history combined. You know, playing is the most important thing. We host monthly play-for-free pickup games here in Southern California, and we're just getting started. The goal is to eventually do this everywhere and help make playing doable for anyone. Check out The Field Dream on socials and thefielddream.com for more info and join our team. Okay, I'm going to hand you back to the real host of the pod and get back to the regular programming. Thanks for listening.
I have a lot of friends who are sober, a lot of friends who are straight edge, a lot of my friends who are going through it. I know struggling with substance abuse and alcoholism can be really hard, especially knowing who to turn to. It can be really daunting. I'm here to say that a good friend of mine and his friend started this incredible treatment center called Refined Recovery. They gave me a phone number, 855-516-3332. You can text, you can call them. It's totally confidential. It's safe. There'll be somebody on the other line to help you out, a compassionate human being to talk to help you navigate the process, the insurance treatments. They accept most of private insurances. You can go refinerecovery.com, Refine Recovery Instagram. I know it's hard, but reach out to somebody, man. People care about you. People love you. People want you to be here for a long time. People love you in their lives. If you're going through it, make this phone call. It's totally private. I know people DM me all the time about going through sobriety and trying to get straight and trying to take care of themselves, and the struggle is totally real. And Refine Recovery is the definitely move. Reach out to them, 855-516-3332, or text them, 855-516-3332. You can call or text this number anytime, 855-516-3332. You know the drill. This number is here for you to call. Since 1987, Rockabilia has been around doing officially licensed merch. No bootlegs from all the artists that I freaking love, from pop to hip hop to rock to hardcore to punk. Over 500,000 items on this website, independently owned, operated in the USA. Custom limited collabs drop every month exclusively on this website from visual artists and tattoo artists. They have so many bands that I love and artists that I love, from Gaga to Blink, Katy Perry, Bad Brains, Beastie Boys, De La, Tribe Called Quest, 50 Cent, Billy, Deftones, Dead Kennedys, DMX, Dr. Dre, Eric B. and Rakim, Goo Goo Dolls, Hall & Notes, Wu-Tang, U2, Snoop, TSO, and Paramore. Those is to name a few of all my favorite bands that are on this website. I've owned t-shirts from all those artists throughout my life. Now I know to go here only. All officially licensed merchandise. Check out Rockabilia Instagram. Also go to rockabilia.com and use my code OLLC10 and get 10% off. That's rockabilia.com. Use my code OLLC10 and get 10% off your purchases. Thank you to Rockabilia for being our new sponsor. Welcome to OLLC fam. Okay, welcome to the One Life One Chance. Welcome to the One Life One Chance podcast. I'm your host, Toby Morse, in the kitchen. Man, this is long overdue. Did many tours with this man and his wonderful band. Have a lot of history, and it's an honor to have Jordan Pundik in my kitchen.
That's
Jordan
right.
NFG.
What's up?
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, of course.
AKA Chugga Chugga.
Yeah, AKA Chugga Chugga. This feels like yesterday I was here.
Yeah, it's been a minute though,
Everything
right?
feels the same. You know, I know you've done some stuff to that.
But it's been like how many, like 20? I don't know, 20 years, but a long time, dude. Right?
Yeah.
And then the last time I saw you, I went to go see you guys at the Forum opening for the Offspring, and I just randomly pulled up and I was by the barricade. You happened to be coming around the barricade. You're like, yo, Toby, on the microphone. It was so funny, dude.
Yeah.
That was a great show, though, man.
Thank you. Yeah. That whole tour was really fun. So.
Yeah, we were talking before the podcast, like opening up and doing 30-minute sets. It's so nice, dude.
So nice.
You can just chill and shower and then watch the band if you want to after. And
that's what we did, and then everybody was hanging out afterwards. It was a great.
Plus,
time.
it's catered too, right?
Yeah. Every meal.
How many shows?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
How long was that tour?
It was about I want to say like 6-7 weeks, something
That's
like that.
long,
6-7,
dude.
6-7 weeks. Yeah.
And how is that for you now? Like being a dad, having 2 kids, is it harder? It's gotta be harder.
It's both. So like when we tour on our own, and I know a lot of bands are doing this lately, but like we'll split our tours in half, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll have a little break in the middle. So like 3 weeks, come home for a couple weeks and do 3 weeks.
Smart.
Yeah. But the same thing was with the Offspring, but it only gave us 1 week off. So it's fine. Like the kids come out, my wife will come out for a couple like the California shows, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But none of the other, they don't travel to see me anymore.
Is Offspring a couple shows on, a couple shows off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So easy.
It's crazy to see my brother in there, right?
I know, dude. He was the best, man. Like he always wanted to hang. Like,
cool.
Yeah, and he brought his wife there a few times, and
she loves you guys.
Yeah,
dude.
I saw her on the side of the stage, like singing along and stuff. So
it was that night I was watching. I was there with who was I with? Fuck, what's came with? I don't know. We saw my brother on the jumbotron, and like. And Dexter's like, the most handsomest guy in Offspring. It was just super nice. I'm like, damn, my brother made it up here. He's at the Forum and shit.
Yeah.
Because he started in the very back playing like the third guitar player. And then they bumped him to bass player. So yeah, that was cool for you guys. It was cool to see you on that tour, man.
It was really good.
I didn't realize you were born in Inglewood, New Jersey. Is this correct?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Because I just didn't know you were born in New Jersey. I always thought you I thought you were a fucking Coral Springs guy or
no,
like.
Man. I was born in Jersey. We moved to Florida. I mean, I was young when we moved to Florida. But
yeah. And you got a brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
Are they older or younger?
Younger. Yeah.
And how long are you in Jersey for?
Till I was about 5 years old.
Oh, yeah,
so.
super young. Yeah. And then
Something
you went
like
to Pompano Beach from there.
We went to Miami. Yeah, because
And why'd you guys move there? Yeah.
My grandparents, my dad's side is from Cuba, so they immigrated there when my dad was really young.
Yeah.
Before Castro came into power or whatever, and so they got out of there, and then they moved to Jersey for whatever reason, and then my parents, and then we came to Florida. Like, I don't know, just to be near family, I guess.
I mean, and that's such a different culture.
Yeah,
coming from Jersey. I mean, you're only 5, so you really probably don't realize it. But
Yeah.
once you grow up there, it's different, you know.
I'm sure. Yeah, but all I know is Florida. So.
Yeah.
And then I moved here. I feel like I'm from here. To be honest,
You lived here in California longer than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Same, me too.
Yeah.
More than East Coast. Yeah.
Moved here to 01, something
Oh,
like that.
me too.
Yeah.
01 too. Yeah. How was it growing up in Florida?
Pretty boring.
Yeah.
Pretty
we
boring,
tight with your siblings. You like the
Yeah. My brother actually lived out here for a long time, and then he opened a couple restaurants in North County, San Diego, and then him and the owner guy kind of had a little falling out, so he ended up like moving back to Florida recently, actually.
Okay.
In the last year or two. So yeah.
And then
but I still talk to him.
How were you as a kid growing up?
What?
How were you as a kid? Like, were you a wild kid? Were you
No, man.
class clown? You a good student?
I was not a good student, but I was definitely a class clown.
I can see that.
Yeah. Not a good student.
No.
No.
Were your parents strict?
Not too much. I mean, when I got into like the teenage years,
Yeah.
and started hanging out with older friends that, they're the ones that got me into punk and going to shows and all that stuff. I kind of like was like a mama's boy. If my mom wanted me home at midnight, I would make sure to be home by midnight because
That's awesome.
yeah, and because like if I did that, I was able to get more privileges.
She
So
trusted you.
She trusted me
for sure. For
so
sure.
that's what I try to instill in my kids, but they don't give a crap.
Yeah. So you had your mom trusts you. She knew you were safe. You're out there, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, were you like a party kid? Like, were you like a wild kid like that or no?
Not really, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super chill then.
Yeah, I was super chill. Like, I loved going to shows and stuff, and that's all I really did. Like, that's all I didn't really party. I mean, as kids, you're around alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I never really partook in any of that kind of stuff. Once in a while.
Were your
but-
parents playing music in the house growing up? Like, what's like your exposure to music?
Actually, so younger, it was my aunt, my mom's sister. She gave me her Cars records and her Queen
Sick.
records, and then we had a babysitter that was this girl Michelle. She had a black leather like Ozzy Osbourne jacket, and she reeked of cigs, and she was like, "You ever listen to Ozzy?" When I was like, 11 years old, and so I remember bringing Ozzy Osbourne Ultimate Sin on vinyl over to my house played on a record player, and yeah, I was kind of hooked. Like,
That was it?
And then plus my aunt giving me her records, and then as I got older, 14, 15, that's when I started getting to like punk and hardcore stuff.
Yeah, it was interesting. Like the record covers was so important, so intriguing.
Oh yeah.
Even if the music was trash, like the artwork was sick. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And so she had a smell. She's like the one from across the track. She's in this like rebel. You know what I mean? Like, were your parents religious or anything? Did you go to church growing up?
No church. We're Jewish.
Okay.
Jewish on the holidays kind of thing. and my dad being from Cuba, and then my mom was, she's from like, I think my mom's Pennsylvania. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom would try to do like Jewish type stuff, but it never really
stuck with you guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you have Christmas though?
No, not growing up. I didn't start doing
Wow.
Christmas till I was older. Yeah.
It's so sick when you get older, you get to do it though, especially with your kids, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn, so you never had Christmas trees, none of that stuff.
Nothing.
Damn. Were you jealous of your friends who had that shit?
Yeah, of course.
Going to their houses and stuff.
Everything was Christmas,
But did you get the Hanukkah presents?
I did, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. It was more like, more for us, it was more of a family sort of, we're Jewish, like traditionally, not traditionally, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, every holiday we'd go to my aunt's house and hang out with my cousins and eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
And there was never any sort of religious thing to it. It was just like, oh, it's Passover.
Totally.
Or whatever. And we're like, we're going to go to Aunt Brenda's house and just hang out and eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it was.
So what was your exposure to punk? Was it through the metal stuff?
Through the metal stuff. And then like, I ended up meeting a couple older kids in my neighborhood, and they were into punk and hardcore and a lot of like, off the top of my head, like the bands that I first started really getting into were like Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah.
And my friend Rich Evans, he would love Shudder to Think for some reason, and so like I loved Shudder to Think because he played all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like that's kind of what started my sort of trajectory.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Those were the bands you heard first before any other stuff.
Yeah, Dinosaur Jr., Shudder to Think. What else he always played in his car? Sam I Am always played in his car, you know. So those are like my top 3 that kind of got me into it. And then the first ever like small tiny punk rock show was I went with him, Rich Evans and Jeremy Hutchins we went to the Queers.
Nice.
It's like
that's a good first one.
Yeah.
Did you
I
go
was
like
15, you know?
Did you ever go to a concert before that?
Yeah, I went to rock concerts before. My dad took me to see Nirvana because he got tickets through when he worked for Amway.
Amway? Oh shit!
For those kids that don't know, Amway is multi-level marketing.
Dude, that's a sick hookup though. Damn, so you saw Nirvana back then. Wow.
Yeah, it was them and the Breeders and who opened?
Was that one of your first kind of concerts?
Yeah, big concert.
Dude, that's a great
people
one,
smoking
dude.
crack around me and stuff and weed. And
what?
I'm like, what's going on? Like,
wow. Was this obviously when Nirvana was huge and they broke?
Yeah, they played in Miami at the Bayfront Amphitheater. Miami's big amphitheater.
Dude, that's a great first one, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So then from Dinosaur, and so like in school, were the kids into that kind of music too, or no, not really?
Not yet.
Were you skating at all? Skateboarding?
So yeah. I would skate.
You good?
No. I mean, I could ollie. Just do a kickflip here and there.
Kickflip? Nice. Yeah. I never got that. I mean, it goes hand in hand with the music, right? Skateboarding and
of course,
shit back then. Yeah.
And we had this like every place in Florida has screened in patios, back patios screened in from all the bugs and everything, and I would just roll back and forth and practice ollieing and kickflipping back and forth, and then went to a couple skate parks, growing up and stuff, and that's where we would all hang out. So.
Yeah. And is your first band Inner City Kids? Or is it Flip 60? Or is it Flip 60?
Why do you know this? That was
fucking deep dive, homie.
So Inner City Kids was Ian's band. Ian started this band called Inner City Kids.
It's a cool name, actually, dude.
Yeah, and I remember growing up and being in high school and seeing an Inner City Kids sticker on the door jamb of our cafeteria.
Sick.
And I'd be like, "What band is this?" And then they had like everything. They had black and white, like promo photos of the band and stickers and shirts, and they played maybe one show.
Super pro, damn.
And they kicked out the singer, and then I became friends with Ian because he lived close by to me, and he'd always jam in his garage with his friends, and we'd always walk by and stuff. And so hanging out with Ian, he kicked out the singer, and he's like, "Hey, you want to sing for my band?" And then we kind of like changed the name to Flip 60.
Flip 60, yeah. What does that mean? I wonder. Flip 60.
It doesn't mean shit.
Skateboard shit?
Yeah.
Had you sang in a band before? Nothing, right? Did you ever think about being in a band at that point?
No, nothing.
What did you want to do at that point? So you're in high school then?
Yeah. I mean, I knew I wanted to like do something with music at some point, but singing in a band, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Because you got your first guitar at 15, right?
Yeah.
And just why guitar? Just
because it was the thing to do. You know, it was like it was like the next step in like the phase of like I want to do music or I want to do something in music. So I got a guitar and then I started playing a little bit and following along with like Green Day songs or whatever. And then just like met Ian and he's like, "You want to sing in my band?" So I was playing guitar and singing.
Is Ian older?
Ian's older, yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing guitar and singing, and then I put the guitar down one day at like a practice that we were having or whatever and started running around, and the drummer guy at the time, his name was Billy Blaze.
Sick name. Was stage name?
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
That was his real name?
That was his real name.
Hard.
Yeah. And he he's like, "Dude, you just need to sing, man. You just need to sing." And so that's kind of how that started for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then it turned to Flip 60.
Flip 60.
And were you working in high school? Because I know you were working at Red Lobster or something.
Yeah, I was working at Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of friends from high school.
And Steve worked there too, I think, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah. So so that was the place to work, Red Lobster, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Smelling like fish every night, like fried fish. Sucked. And we were like seniors in high school and just coming home at like 1 a.m. because they had to like clean the kitchen and stuff.
It must smell like nasty in Red Lobster,
so
dude.
Gross, dude.
Were you playing sports in school or no?
No. Never did any.
None of that
never
shit.
was a sports guy. I was like marching band guy.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Would you do that? Would you always play drums in there?
No, I played tuba.
Sick, dude.
Tuba, sousaphone, like a marching band sousaphone, and then concert band tuba. And
wow.
I feel like if the band never happened, I feel like that sort of is where I would go.
In a ska band, maybe playing the horns and shit. Who knows? We could play. Yeah.
Who knows? Like I was really into it. Like
you loved it,
like band camp and stuff. Like for real.
Okay. Summer camp, you doing all that shit?
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your parents were supportive of the music route.
They were not at. So when the band really started to take off, and we signed a Drive-Thru. And Drive-Thru was like, these guys need to tour more, and go on tour. At first, they were like kind of skeptical. They didn't really want me.
Because you're young too,
I was
man.
young, yeah. And that sort of generation is like, you got to go to college and everything. And
yeah, they wanted to, yeah.
But they, at the same time, they're like, well, if it doesn't work out,
still young,
go back to college, whatever.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So how old were you when you joined New Found Glory? When you were part of that?
We started in 97.
97,
so I was like,
yeah.
I was like 18 maybe.
Yeah, so you're old enough to,
17.
So if you're like 18, you're old enough to be on tour with your parents and shit like that. Yeah. And did you start the band? You guys all started the band together and named it together?
Yeah. Do we name it together? Yeah, we named it together because Amy Fiddler, Fiddler, she had a show when it was our first show and we didn't have a name, and so that's usually happens with a lot of bands. Yeah.
Just to put something on the flyer.
Yep.
So who came up with the name?
I did.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the Get Up Kids had a song called a newfound interest in Massachusetts, and big fans of them, back then, and still am. But and then I don't know, I drew like a flag on like a napkin, like a burning flag, and just put New Found Glory on it. I don't know. It just kind of came.
Did people think it was a Christian band because of the name?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you guys weren't part of Tooth and Nail and all that stuff, but yeah.
I mean, we toured with those bands, for some of our first tours were with like MXPX and all that kind of stuff.
Because of the name, though, for sure. Glory
Squad
and
5-0, all those bands, so people thought we were a Christian band, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys just met, how'd you guys meet Chad?
Chad from Shai Hulud, like he going to see Shai Hulud, and then Ian's brother was friends with Brian Gilbert, Chad's brother.
Yeah.
And all these connections were happening, and so like heard that Chad wanted to start a punk band, and so we kind of asked him to play guitar, and that's kind of it. And
do you guys play shows and like have demos out before you dropped the first 7-inch or whatever or EP?
Did we have no? No. So we were doing shows like on the weekends,
and building up a fan base pretty fast.
Yeah. In South Florida, like local scene.
And then what is some of your influence for your vocals in back then? What is stuff you're listening to when New Found Glory starts?
Superchunk. Mac's voice is like a big influence on me. Even like Discount, like Allison. Like I would try to sing like her. But Mac for sure from Superchunk.
Where was Discount from? They get a lot of praise on this podcast.
They were like Vero Beach.
Okay,
area. Yeah. I wish they were still a band. That'd be sick.
They get a lot of love on here for sure. People love that band. They were impactful to people. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Those are like the, Mac for sure. But I'm trying to think of who else. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of started singing that way, and it just sort of stuck. It felt right for me. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
And then and then how soon did you guys go from playing the shows to getting a record deal? Is it a couple years?
Yeah.
A few years. Yeah. Are you doing tours in like all around the country then?
Yeah. We were just playing crappy places everywhere. We were in a crappy van. I think Cyrus's mom's GMC Safari. And we were touring that and, play wherever we could.
Before It's All About Girls comes out, right?
Yeah.
So we had nothing.
For a little bit. And then All About the Girls we did with Fiddler.
Oh, Fiddler, yeah.
And yeah, kind of just kept going.
Yeah.
As much as we can. We would go to Jersey all the time, like drive from Florida to Jersey for whatever reason.
Play with Saves the Day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude, Jersey was a shit. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. So kind of just get your name out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drive-Thru puts everything out, the first couple records.
Yeah. So they put out, so Nothing I Could Say was on Eulogy,
Oh yeah, Julia, yeah.
Yeah. And then we toured so much with that record, and then got picked up by Drive-Thru, and they put it out like with the Drive-Thru.
Yeah. Drive-Thru was the shit. It was like the revelation back then, I guess, for that whole genre,
Yeah, man.
It was such an important label.
It was, yeah. And it's funny because I didn't even know who Drive-Thru was when they signed us. Like I only knew about Phoenix TX because
that's right. They were on that shit.
They were like
through Blink.
Yeah, through Blink.
Yeah.
And once we met them and everything, we were like, oh yeah, this is everyone's like chill and down. This is like going to be perfect for us. So.
Yeah. Where are they based out of? Are they based out of Jersey?
No, they were from Jersey,
that's
but
right.
They lived in like this area, like Sherman Oaks.
That's right.
LA area.
Is that label still around still?
Not really.
No.
I don't know what they're doing right now.
They still have a catalog, obviously, of stuff. But...
Yeah. I mean, so many bands, Starting Line, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're back too.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a crazy resurgence now. Like I think from we were young, that festival really set it off, man, for these bands.
Yeah, I think so too.
You feel it too?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
It's just so important again, this type of music about pop punk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's always been here, but
Yeah, it's interesting because like it goes in these like surges. You
Totally.
know? Like luckily my band has been able to like kind of like stay steady, which I'm so grateful for.
for sure.
But it is interesting to see bands come out like from nowhere and be like this huge thing. You know what I mean? And it's cool because it like not only helps like the older bands like get heard too,
Totally.
because kids are like, oh, I really like Hot Mulligan, and Hot Mulligan talks about Newfound Glory or whoever, and then kids go and research, you know.
Spin Paradox too. You heard of that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, those kids are fun.
And so it's same thing with like the Papa Roaches and the Limp Bizkits and the
Dude.
Deftones,
Yeah.
crushing right now. It's incredible, man.
I picked up this summer. I picked up my kid he was at like a sleepaway camp in Topanga, and I drive up there to pick him up, and he gets in the car and he's like, "Dad, I want to put a song on." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "You ever heard of Limp Bizkit?" I was like, "You are not putting Limp Bizkit on. That's crazy."
It's crazy, right?
So weird, yeah.
I like when our kids like find their own thing that we already knew about. You know, obviously we're not talking about Limp Bizkit in the house. Shout out to Fred, I love you. We're not playing that around us.
Yeah.
Then they find their own thing, you know, like that.
Yeah.
What song was it, you remember?
It was Give Me Something to Break.
Give me something. It's
Yeah.
pretty hard, dude. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, dude. So I feel like the pop punk stuff and everything and the love for it is even Avril Lavigne putting
Seriously,
bands
yeah.
on her shit.
Mhm.
Simple Plans on a new song, all
Yep.
that stuff. Like,
Yep.
it's cool, man.
Everybody.
Everybody's in the mix.
Yeah.
So you guys, how long you want to drive through before you go to the major MCA? That'd be
So-
self-titled, right? Would be-
yeah, self-titled. So we were on.
Because you have from Screen to Stereo, that comes out too
Yep.
after that.
Mm-hmm. So like Nothing Gold, and then Screen to Stereo, the first one, and then we kind of got picked up by MCA, which is a drive-through thing. Like they had this deal, like
subsidiary. I don't know.
upstream deal.
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Yeah, and kind of just ended up at MCA.
But you guys are the first ones to kind of set it off with like Goonies, Karate Kid, Titanic, Neverending Story. No, nobody was doing shit like that back then.
No, I don't know why. The Titanic song was huge when we first started
Huge,
the band.
dude.
You know, the Celine Dion song.
But I'm saying your version of Neverending Story, people probably thought
Oh,
that was
yeah.
your fucking song back then.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But you're the first ones to really kind of set that off with the cover songs like that. It's cool.
Yeah,
'Cause
thanks.
you guys are all big movie heads.
Yeah. Oh, for
All
sure.
the 80s shit and stuff too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So leading up to going to the major label, was that like a big transition for you guys? And did people give a fuck back then because you went to a major? Was it weird?
A few people did. Yeah.
That's when the message boards are kind of popping back then.
Yep.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, a few people did. Like meaning give like people
Like
that,
bummed at you guys for doing that shit.
some people.
Yeah.
But it's like we still treated the band as if we were, you know, an independent
Totally.
band, because at the time MCA really didn't know how
Thank
to
you.
like work us, because they
Yeah.
didn't have any besides Blink was like the only band.
That's right.
So they kind of gave us like free reign to do whatever we wanted. And what was awesome was we could do whatever we want, but with the money of a major label. You know what I'm saying? So we could like
Yeah.
come up with these crazy ideas and they'd be like, okay, cool, let's do it.
It was open to it. Was that Gary?
Gary Ashley
Yeah,
and then Paula
man.
Ruskin.
Yeah, Paula
who was
Ruskin.
the man, you know, and he was always supportive. He's even still supportive. Like he was at my wedding and stuff. You
Oh,
know,
that's
even
cool,
after
man.
we were off MCA. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of ended up there too because of you guys, because
Yep,
of our
that's right.
situation too.
Yep.
But that was a big record. I got to sing backups on that record, the self-titled one.
Yeah.
Hit or miss, Dressed to Kill, Better Off Dead. That was.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Toby's the one that goes go
That's
in
right.
understatement.
That's right,
Go.
dude. That record was such a big important record for you guys. I feel like
Yeah, Sticks and Stones was a bit.
it just put you out to the different to the masses, obviously, right?
Yeah, and we were like touring with Blink at the time, and
That was a
right,
gold-
right before.
It's a gold record too, right? It's over gold probably by now.
That one's platinum record.
But wow,
Yeah.
fuck.
I got the plaque on my wall.
You got more. There's more plaques coming though. Yeah, you on the Blink tour back then. That's right, dude.
Yeah, that was right before Sticks and Stones. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were always the homies. They really took care of you guys a lot. They always had you on tours.
Yeah, they did. They were awesome. And it, you know, and Rick being our manager at the time
That's right.
too.
Shout out to Rick DeVoe,
Yeah,
Chris Georgian.
Chris
He's still in the mix too.
he is.
He's
yeah.
doing. I run into him here and there sometimes. Yeah,
Does
yeah,
he live here? You know?
No, but I see him like at different shows, different artists and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
I forgot he works for. And I saw Rick DeVoe recently somewhere at the Warped Tour or something.
Mhm.
He's got bands now. But yeah, that was like the thing. Rick DeVoe management, Blink, Newfound Glory, Phoenix TX. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a crazy time.
Yeah. It's
So
weird
is
time.
that the first time going in the bus for you on that?
Yeah. Actually, was that the first time on a bus?
Because you probably did the Warped Tour before that too, no?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We did a Warped Tour playing like the side stage, one of those semi-truck stages that fold out. And then a year or two later on the main stage, So
Warped Tour is such an important tour for us, man. All of us, man.
Yeah, it was.
Just relationships and just different audiences and so many bands. A lot of bands either make it or break it from that.
Seriously.
And there's so many that made
so
it from
long.
that. Like the bands that like the Limp Bizkits, the Sugar Rays, all the bands playing, the Sum 41s. Like,
yep. I remember we did not the first Warped Tour, but it was the second or third one, and it was in South Florida in Fort Lauderdale or West Palm or somewhere. And I remember Limp Bizkit was on it, Eminem was on it.
Oh, yes.
And we were playing like the local stage that year, and it was sick. And Blink played one of the side stages, and Ian had given them a whole stack of Newfound Glory stickers that we had printed like at Kinko's or something.
Dope.
And they threw them out like during the show and stuff.
That's amazing. Was that 99?
99 or 2000.
I remember you couldn't swear at that show in Florida.
Yeah.
Eminem was swearing. They tried to get him after him. That's right. That was
we watched him. Yeah.
Wow. That was a crazy tour, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biscuit, 311, Katy Perry. Were you on the Katy Perry one?
We weren't on that year.
Dude, My Chem on there.
Yeah, My Chem. Crazy Paramore.
Trio, Paramore.
So many bands.
So many bands are just massive now too, and just still playing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been in that shit in the van in Winnebago, and then I finally did a bus with 7 Seconds.
Doing it in a van.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Winnebago too.
Yeah.
I loved that it was like equal though, and everybody didn't know what time they were gonna play to the next morning, and it was just like no favoritism. It doesn't care what label your records you sold, and that shit.
Yep.
So shout out to Kevin Lyman, man. Still, did you guys play the one that came back, the newest ones?
Not yet. No,
okay.
No.
So many bands in there. Yeah, it's so many different bands now, man.
Yeah, and I saw like videos from other bands and stuff. It looks sick. So.
Yeah. So the self-titled album, does that change your life in a sense? So with the success of it,
the
and
self-titled
touring and all that?
Yeah, I mean, self-titled was like crazy, because it was the first major label record, and then we were still touring a lot, and that's kind of one of the things, like we're so used to touring so much at that time, and it never really changed. I mean,
no,
we're still.
But at least you get to step up to a bus, which is a game changer.
Yeah, and I remember our first bus was an old
Eagle or something.
Eagle, yeah, dude.
Busted.
Yeah.
But you get to lay down. But going in the bus is just for the listeners. You're in a van or sleeping on floors and doing all that shit, man.
Yeah.
And you finally go into the bus.
It's like
going to business class for the
King
first
of the
time.
Castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like flying and never want to go in the back of the plane again, dude.
Seriously.
There's just so much money you waste. But yeah, so going your first bus, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you guys toured a lot on that. I'm trying to think when I met you guys. It must have been around that Records. I remember coming to see you guys for the first time at Irving Plaza or something.
Yeah, but when did we tour together? That was 2000.
The Alkaline Trio.
Was it? No.
Oh, before that we did with you. Yeah.
Us and you guys and Arx Bandits, maybe.
That's right,
dude.
dude.
That was a big tour.
Which album was that for? Is that for
That was self-titled.
Okay, cool.
I think. I still have like the poster hanging up and framed. I had it for one of those framed Shepard Fairey posters that he did.
Oh, that's sick.
And
then the H2O Newfound Trio tour was sick too.
Yeah, that one was sick too.
I forgot when that one was.
Yep.
Thank you, man. You guys took us on a lot of cool things back then.
Yeah,
that was awesome,
of course.
man. And then Sticks and Stones comes out because it looks like you guys tore on that self-titled for like 2 years at least.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
And then Sticks and Stones platinum kind of fast, I think, right for you guys? That was a big one, dude.
Yeah, that was a big one. I mean, my friends over you, obviously. Like,
in that video too. That video is crazy, man. Me, Skinhead Rob, Brody,
Travis.
Yeah. I don't know if Tim's there.
Tim's in it.
Looker. Who else is in that? Somebody just posted that recently. They tagged everybody who's in that video. Yeah. That was a sick one, man.
So weird. Neil Avron, he was in there.
Neil Avron. Shout out to Neil Avron, dude. Shout out to Neil Avron.
Yeah.
Also, I think that's when Chad did Cribs downstairs. That was a crazy moment.
Yep. Sticks and Stones was kind of like the build up to like really pushing us over into the mainstream. Yeah. And
on Collision was big.
Yeah. And then after when Catalyst came out, like that was even crazier because although My Friends Over You did well, like it was on the radio and stuff like that.
Video play was crazy.
Video play was good, but then Catalyst comes out and we put All Downhill From Here, and then like the TRL countdown for 7 weeks in a row or something like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
TRL was so important back then.
Yeah.
I mean, not important to you guys, but it was just important to the culture, I guess, the young kids in that time. So going on there,
especially like when they started adding bands like us onto the countdown, because before that it was mostly, Christina Aguilera and like that kind of stuff.
I think Blink might have set it off first.
Yeah,
on there, right?
Blink for sure. Yeah,
They kind of paved the way for that. I guess maybe Green Day, probably Green Day too.
Yep.
I saw something too, like there was like some sort of analysis or whatever breakdown of how many seconds you're actually on screen time on TRL, how many records you sell from that. I saw it was really interesting, man.
Wild.
How important and powerful those moments were on TV with that dude, Carson Daly.
And what I love about that era, it's like, obviously social media wasn't really a thing yet, and like, there was message boards and stuff online, but like, we didn't really get a lot of crap for being on TRL. Like, people were stoked for us.
That's awesome.
And that's what I love about this whole like sort of community, like this genre or whatever you want to call it, because when bands would get on something like that, you get support from your peers that were in bands, you get support from like your fans, and it was just a cool thing. And it was such a whirlwind too, like crazy.
Yeah, hardcore's so whack with that stuff. It's totally different with that stuff.
I know, yeah.
I mean, it's like such a different like sellout, just all that stuff. It's just, I never really understood it, man. Like,
yeah.
Because you want your favorite band to get their message to the masses and be successful, And
we knew we were gonna be on these big things, so we always tried to put on like a whatever, like
you guys
a
always
band
repped.
shirt. Yeah, always repped.
Always, like all the shirts on the back of the album covers, Distillers and Madball, and just all the shit you guys were wearing back then, for sure, dude.
Yeah, and that wasn't for like cred. Like this is the crap we like love listening to.
Yeah,
and we became friends with these bands and all that stuff. So it was like we just want to rap, like
Rancid, all that shit,
all of it. Yeah.
And that helps all the other bands,
Yeah.
I know Good Charlotte ended up doing that too, rocking other bands' shirts and shit like that too.
Yep.
And that's how I found out about bands as a kid, like back covers and stuff.
Yep.
So that's Sticks and Stones is a game changer too.
Yeah.
I know it changes you probably financially, and also people recognize you and stuff too.
Yeah.
Then.
I mean, if I go to Hot Topic at the mall on a Saturday, then yeah. But
Hot Topic was so huge and important though.
Yeah.
Back then, dude.
But where I live, like, is super chill. Like, I don't, once in a while, if I'm at a place, I'll,
because you just moved to San Diego on that 2002 time, 2001.
Yeah.
And then when you start making some money, you buy something. What's like the first nice thing you buy? Like do you ever get a house back then or something? Like your first house back then?
I bought a house because that's what I was like, kind of pushed in that direction by like the people, like the
but it's smart.
older people, that like, were kind of guiding me in that stuff. I still did stupid crap with money. I didn't grow up with a lot of money, so all of a sudden you have money and you're like, what do I do?
But you're not buying jewelry and icing out and shit like that.
No, I bought like a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also buying property is smart investment.
Yeah, and it was in Temecula.
So that's right. Oh, you guys lived in Temecula back then, dude. Was all you guys living there?
Everyone except for Chad. Chad was living here,
yeah,
I think.
But dude, the first time I ever heard of Temecula was when you guys lived there, because there was like some other bands living there too, or something.
Yeah, the Finch guys, the guys in Finch.
Yes.
And Randy was like, "Temecula's awesome, man. You gotta move to Temecula, San Diego, bro." And I was like, "Okay." So we were able to buy a house, brand new house. For
cheaper out there.
Cheap at the time,
Dude, I fucking remember. It was like the original Calabasas or the original.
Yeah.
And now it's now Ojai is like a lot of people I know live there. A lot of artists live there too.
A lot of people live in Ojai.
So it's cheaper, more space, all that shit.
Yep. But now it's crazy, of course, like everywhere else. But
so that's where you guys get your first houses, yeah. Did you like it out there?
For a time,
Did you come from Florida to Temecula?
Basically, yeah.
Wow, okay.
I lived in North County, San Diego, in Encinitas for like a short time.
Yeah. Because it's very suburban out there in Temecula,
yeah,
right?
really suburban. But that's what we were used to. I mean, we came from a suburban area, and we were kids still, and so.
Damn.
This is crazy.
How long did you last in Temecula?
A year.
Oh, fuck,
yeah.
Okay.
But I was, I rented the house out for a year to the bass player of Finch.
Smart.
Actually, yeah, for a year. After that.
So Sticks and Stones, you toured like 2 years probably on that, because then Catalyst comes out.
Yeah.
Is there pressure for any of those, for the self-titled to Sticks and Stones to Catalyst, of making not hit songs? You feel pressure, not from the label, but on yourselves at that point?
A little bit. I mean, you
it's hard not to with the success, right?
It's hard not to, and you don't want to let people down. You don't want to let yourself down either. Like, you want to, you're putting all this hard work into it, and then for it to like not do well is kind of sucks, So like, of course there's that pressure, but also at the same time, again, like, we've just always done what we felt right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you know Chad closely, and so like his whole, like, he goes on his values, you know what I mean?
Totally.
And he goes and into something with with wanting it to be authentic, and so like that's how we've always been.
He's a great producer. I mean, he wasn't producing your stuff, but songwriter, all you guys together. But I mean, he turned into an amazing producer. He did a couple of our albums and a lot of great albums, and he's got a really good ear for melody, for choruses, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Was he the main songwriter back then too? Or him and Steve or whatever?
Yeah.
Obviously, you write your lyrics, but like he was like was a main song
guy.
Yeah.
Always coming up with riffs and like presenting, hey, what do you guys think of this riff? And then we'd kind of write around that, So.
Yeah, but he's always got something on his mind.
Always.
So to next album was like probably exciting for you guys. It wasn't really pressure.
Yeah, it was exciting, and it was like being able to work with Neil again because Neil did self-titled and Sticks and Stones. We're like, dude, we got to get Neil again. Like, right?
Dude.
But this time, because Sticks and Stones had such success, we were kind of able to record wherever we wanted and do whatever we wanted, take as much time as we wanted. Like, it was crazy.
That's cool. It's cool the freedom they gave you at the label, and especially on the major label.
Yeah, I know.
Did you still have the same A&R for all the records on that? Because sometimes they get swapped over so fast.
Yeah, I know. Same A&R for those 3 records, and then after Catalyst, that's when kind of everything sort of shifted in that whole space of like major labels. And I said condensing and stuff.
For sure, because MCA kind of crumbled, right?
Yeah.
Because we got let go. It never really happens to bands to get let off for a major label.
Yeah.
Something happened. They used to call that the music cemetery of America. That's what they called.
That's what I remember that.
Something happened where it went under. We're like, oh my God, we're free. We're off this label.
Yeah.
We had a great dude, Hans Hadout, on there. We took care of us. But at a crazy moment, Neil Avron last year where I sang on this Papa Roach song and it became #1 on Billboard for 2 weeks. And then Neil texted me. He's like, dude, I either engineered that or mixed it or something. I was like, oh my God, I finally did something with Neil Avron.
That's cool.
Besides singing backups on the record. But he's still in the mix though, man.
Yeah, he is. He kills it. Yeah. He mixed our new one.
He did?
Yeah.
So self-titled's platinum, Sticks and Stones platinum.
Self-titled's gold.
Gold.
Sticks and Stones platinum. Catalyst gold.
Yeah.
Wow. Weird.
So it's just moments in time. Yeah.
And like now you can't you don't really have a measurement now, It's like how many streams did it have? Okay, cool. Like it's
Do you even pay attention to that stuff?
No. Not really.
Did you get caught up in the shit back then? Did sound scan and all that stuff?
No, I didn't.
That's cool.
I don't know.
The business aspect is the worst of it.
Yeah. I'm not good at it.
Yeah. I hate that part of being in the band, the music business.
Yeah.
Because I just playing the music and shit, but
yeah.
So you guys are touring a lot, doing big tours. You're starting to headline a lot of big spots back then.
Yeah, headlining a bunch. I mean, we did the Honda Civic tour.
That was a legendary with a Good Charlotte, right?
Yeah, Good Charlotte.
Legendary one.
And, obviously, like, timelines for me, it kind of gets a little muddled. But yeah, we did the Honda Civic tour, and then, so many headline tours. Then towards the end of Catalyst, we got the call to like open up for Green Day on the American Idiot tour,
dude,
which was huge,
huge.
And
that was main support,
Fuck, which was sick. That was so fun, dude. They're the best.
We nervous dudes on that? Do you get nervous on tours like that?
Yeah. Because you're playing for a lot of new people too,
totally,
and you want to give a first good impression, obviously. So a little nerve wracking, but it was great, dude. Like, I have no complaints.
Yeah, I've never seen New Found Glory not give 120% on stage. You guys always bring it, dude.
Thanks, we try.
You always have it's to me, it's hardcore energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard. I mean, you have to like really like you got to hype yourself up sometimes because when you're like, especially on a Green Day tour where you have a lot of like diehard punk rock, like old school Green Day fans, and then you also have fans that just listen to the radio.
Totally.
And you're trying to win over all this different mix of people. So sometimes you have to just like
really work it.
And
a lot of crowd participation, which you guys are good at too.
Yeah.
Chad too. You guys are both great on the mic together with the crowds, getting them going and participating. Sometimes you have to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Because they want to know what to fucking do. You know what I mean? Especially first time seeing you.
Yeah.
So those tours definitely got you guys new fans for sure.
Oh yeah. And then and that was really cool to see like the trajectory of the record for them, American Idiot, because when we first started a tour, it was like Galveston, Texas or something, and it was an arena, but it wasn't like super packed. I mean, it was more than we've ever played for, but it was, kind of sparse in some spots and stuff. And then as the tour kept going on and then the record kept getting bigger and like just seeing like every show sold out,
So they're getting bigger as it's going, radio, all that shit.
Yeah, like this crazy.
So that's their biggest record, American. That's like the biggest one.
Big record. Wow. Yeah.
Is that with the ballads on there?
Which one?
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yeah.
Damn, that was huge.
And they're the best dudes, man. They just hung out every night. Like first night on tour, we didn't really know them. we've been seeing them for years as kids and like watching them get huge. And then first night we hear like a knock on our bus door and we're like, who's knocking on our door? It's midnight, open the door. It's Billy, Joe, and Trey and Mike. And they just come rolling up on the bus.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
And
man.
like Billy Joe's like, can I smoke a cigarette in here? And we're like, yeah, man, whatever you want.
How early in the tour was it? Like
first night.
Oh, that's fucking
first
cool,
night,
man.
Yeah.
I love hearing shit like that,
Yeah.
dude, about people.
And then at the end of that tour, they gave us like all like nice like Merc suits and stuff like as gifts.
What?
And, yeah.
Because there's some tours where the headline, you don't really see them.
Yeah.
I heard that in different rock worlds like that.
Dude, they hung out all the time. And then we had a little break. We went home after that long tour, all over US. Went home for a little bit. Get a call like a week later. Hey, the guys want to take you guys to Europe.
Dude.
Like they had so much fun with you, they want to take you to Europe. So then we're like,
okay,
the show's already sold out, but
Bro.
you guys can you guys do it? We're like, yeah. So we went to Europe.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, just to.
And there was it massive over there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We played like 10 shows in Germany alone.
So are those some of the biggest shows you guys played back then?
In Europe for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you guys didn't go to Europe a lot, did you?
At that point, yeah, we were going to.
But England was really big for you guys.
Yeah, we started going to UK and stuff like in 2001.
Yeah. I remember Chad was like, "Yeah, you guys are you guys play Germany a lot." I said, "Yeah, there's a big hardcore scene in Germany."
Yeah, there is.
But in England, like you guys really fucking crushed over there too.
UK is good. Parts of Europe are good.
When's the last time you guys were in?
We were just there a couple months back.
Okay.
For a headline tour.
You were just in Australia too, right?
Yeah, those were for festivals.
Good shows.
The festivals were great. Yeah.
Such a far flight, man.
I know.
Such a mish.
I got to go to Jakarta end of April before the Yellow Card tour too.
Just for one show or something?
One show, yeah.
Dude, I did it before too. It's a hell mission, man. For one show, it's worth it.
And we're flying from Nashville because we got to rehearse in Nashville.
Yeah.
So we're flying from Nashville to Jakarta.
Do you like traveling still and flying and stuff?
No.
No. Do you sleep on planes at all? Or no.
I try. Yeah, I'll take like a NyQuil or something, but it's
so hard.
It's
dude.
hard. Yeah, it's hard.
And you guys try to treat yourself when you can to like a business
for
class?
those longer flights. Yeah,
have to,
15
bro.
hours.
For your mental, for your voice, for everything, dude.
For the shorter stuff, no, I don't care about the shorter ones, but
yeah, but the flying stuff's fucking, and the jet lag too. Now when you get older and fucking,
dude, it sucks. It sucks. So what are you gonna do?
We're not complaining. We're not complaining. We love playing the music, but just the mission, bro.
The mission.
That's the real work of being in the band. I think to travel.
Yeah. But I'm so grateful, like that, because we haven't played Jakarta since before COVID, and so.
Oh shit!
And we did, the band does good there, so like it's a big festival. My Chem's playing, it's pretty sick. So.
Oh, that's cool. Are you opening for them there?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude, they're killing it too. Like they sold out like
Crazy.
3 nights at fucking LA Dodger stadiums and shit. Dude, they're coming back. Rose Bowl.
Wild.
I remember Gerard like being on the Warped Tour, hanging out, watching Hazen Street, like with his leather jacket on, like. Legend, but I'm happy for them too. That's fucking
Mikey just
dudes.
moved. Mikey just moved to like my area.
Yeah, I texted him sometimes. Yeah. I just got some tattoos lasered with him or something. Yeah. So then there's 2 years in between coming home.
Yeah,
and that's on that's on an MCA.
That was on like a subsidiary of Geffen. So like, because MCA kind of folded into Geffen.
That's
so the Catalyst was Geffen. Which was cool at the time too, because so many bands that I loved growing up were on Geffen, Sonic Youth and Nirvana, and like so many bands, and it was cool to just have that imprint on the record,
Yeah.
And then Coming Home was on a subsidiary of Geffen.
Hold My Hands, one of my favorite New Found Glory songs.
Thank you.
Hold my hand.
I love that record, dude.
So good, dude. And Coming Home, it's a great record.
And I loved where the band was kind of like exploring for that record. But, it got a lot of pushback, obviously, from fans because it wasn't like, jagga, 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 you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love that record. Yeah.
Yeah. So was that a big one for you guys? Or It's Not Your Fault's on there, too.
It's Not Your Fault was on there.
Banger, bro. It's a banger, too.
Thank you.
You guys always have hard riffs and hard breakdowns, man.
Yeah.
Always mosh parts, too.
Yeah. And this record didn't really have any of that, So
you just wanted to change it up?
We wanted to change it up, try something new, and kind of explore a little bit. I mean, that record we were able to we recorded it at Interscope.
That's sick.
You
mean Jimmy Iovine?
Parts of it were sick. Yeah, he came in, hung out for.
How was he? Was he cool? Does he have like a energy? Like he has like a.
He has like I don't know how to.
Is he pretty serious?
Yeah, he's serious.
Intense.
Yeah. A little intense guy.
Yeah, but he's serious. He's a powerful man.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Somebody in the pod was just telling me they went to his house. It was like armed guards in front of his house. So we went and
really
met him on the pod a couple of weeks ago. The fuck said that? Oh, Jade from AFI was telling me stories about going there with AFI to his house. Like armed dudes in the house and
Crazy.
shit. Yeah, dude.
Dude,
I mean, he's a powerful human.
Yeah, it's wild.
But did he get the band like he was?
Not really.
Yeah.
He told us rock was dead. So.
Really?
Yeah.
In 2006?
As we're recording a record for his label, like in his studio.
Bro. I mean, that's like around
But,
Eminem 50.
okay.
Is that Eminem 50 Cent, Dre Beats?
Yeah,
time?
Pussycat Dolls.
Pussycat
was
Dolls.
like his
Gwen
thing.
Stefani's solo record,
Yeah.
maybe.
So this was 05.
Pharrell shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like, thanks, dude. Kick rocks.
But I love that record. I
Yeah.
really do. I think that, exploring that, and we still add elements of that kind of exploration into like the newer songs too. But that
And
record.
you play songs from most of our albums in your set now?
We try to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard.
And you try to change it up a lot too for every tour?
Yeah. Yeah. You
'Cause
gotta
you
play.
get bored playing the same shit.
I know,
dude.
but you always have to play like the
hits.
Yeah.
But then like introducing a new song, it's so hard,
Yeah.
dude. You
I
know what I
know.
mean? It's
Yeah.
different if you're playing it to an Offspring crowd or somebody doesn't. It's a new audience. You can play an old song, they'll think it's new,
Yeah.
right? So if it's your headlining tour, obviously they're coming to hear the new shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
I always hate introducing new shit. It's been 10 years since I put a record. I gotta fucking do it, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
man.
What's going on? What's the
I
hold
know.
up?
Chad did the last one too. So
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
yeah. I recorded my vocals at Chris Carrabba's house in Nashville.
you did?
There's a studio there.
That's right.
You guys tour a lot on Coming Home. Was that a bunch of touring or no?
We did do some touring on that record, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did.
And then you dropped From Scream to Stereo Part 2 around then.
Yeah, because we left the label. We were
Yep.
done with the label with Geffen, and we were kind of in this like floaty no man's land zone
Yeah.
for a little while. So Richard and Stephanie came through, and they're like, let's put out another cover record for the
Yeah.
time being, and so we did. And
Goo Goo Dolls, Lisa Loeb, Breakfast
Yeah.
Club.
yeah, we got a bunch of people to sing on it, which was fun. And
Lisa Loeb sang on it, right?
Lisa
Chad
Loeb.
produced a record. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she sang on her song, which was cool.
That's
Patrick Fall Out Boy sang on King of Wishful Thinking. Carrabba sang on a song.
Did you get Goo Goo Dolls guys or no?
No,
That'd been
dude,
sick.
that would have been so sick.
They're on my bucket list for this pod, dude. I met them a couple of times, and my friend Ben, who was in,
Yeah.
you know Ben?
Uh,
He played drums in Snapcase and also in Sick of It All, and he's
I don't think
he's their number one dude. Straight
Really?
edge dude, yeah, dude.
like number one in what?
Like tour manager, man,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. That's really cool.
And then you guys dropped 2008 hits from the hits. All the hit songs came out.
Yeah, because the Geffen put out like a final.
you have to have
sort
another
of-
release, yeah.
Yeah. Which
And
was
then-
cool. We got to put an unreleased song on there that we recorded.
That's cool.
Or like a song.
Just kind of figure out what you're gonna do next for the album. I guess
Yeah.
putting these things out, because then you have International Superheroes of Hardcore comes out, dude, taking it over.
Yeah, which thanks Geffen for paying for that.
They did?
Kind of.
Holy shit!
Because we were doing demos for Coming Home and living in this house together, and we were in that house for a long time in
Yeah, where was
Malibu,
the house?
Morning View.
That's right.
Yeah, we were living at that house.
What albums were recorded there before that? Like, this is a legendary
Incubus,
house.
Morning View.
That's what I
some
call
other,
that,
some other stuff.
I love Incubus.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick Rubin did some shit over there too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you were up in the house for a minute. I remember going
Long
there
time.
actually too. It was a nice crib.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was like us doing the demos with Paul Miner was there with us.
Shout out to Paul Miner, dude.
And then Warren from Vandals did like the second half.
Really?
Yeah, of the time we were like living there. And he was great to hang out with and stuff. And then, yeah, we were just doing these demos, and then we would be so like blitzed from working on newfound stuff.
So
And
some
all the gear
hardcore shit.
was set up in the living room.
Yeah.
So Chad would just like get crazy sometimes. Like he would like take his clothes off and he'd just start screaming into the mic, and then we would just start playing like three chords over and over again, just bullshit.
And that's
like,
what that turned into.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was cool when you dropped that, dude.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did people know it was you guys when you first came out? I don't think.
Not at first, but I mean, people like got onto like knowing, like real quick.
Yeah,
you know.
those songs are great, man. That was cool. And then Tip of the Iceberg comes out.
Yeah. That was
And that's
Bridge 9.
Bridge 9.
Yeah.
That's fucking right.
And they put out
dude.
this ISH.
They did, yeah. Shout out to Chris Rand, the best,
Yeah,
dude,
man.
best label.
He's cool.
Yeah, I think that how'd you guys get Bridge 9? Probably through Chad or something.
Yeah, it was through Chad, and then we've always talked to them about doing something, over the years, and so this was a good opportunity because we were kind of again like just in the middle of figuring out what to do.
Yeah, and this I just realized right now that our record Nothing to Prove came in 2008 on the same label. Chad produced it.
On Bridge 9.
Makes all the sense right now. I
Yeah.
was thinking about that right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, and then that comes out, and then also there's another International Superheroes of Hardcore too.
Mm-hmm.
HCEP, dude. But Tip of the Iceberg, was that you guys tore a lot on that one too?
We did do some touring. Yeah, you know. Not,
was it more like low? Was it back in the van then? Is it back?
No,
to
no.
basic? No.
It was kind of like.
No, we're in the bus still, bro.
Yeah, we're in
Fuck
the
that.
bus, bro.
For life. Unless it's like a weekend thing or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, so touring that but not as
Yeah.
much touring as.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, we pushed that record, but it wasn't, you know, because it was.
Did you feel the difference on independent again?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, it's such a different.
Definitely like more love put into it. You know,
More love,
more heart and soul, and I love that. You
and
know,
zero pressure too.
Zero pressure.
No, not worry about the. Not that you worry about. There's no radio, video. It's fucking doing this shit. It's back to fucking basics, kind of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then Not Without a Fight. Is that what day was that on?
That was Epitaph. Yeah.
Epitaph.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're going through
right.
the whole timeline, bro.
We always do, bro. Deep dive here, bro. Damn, Epitaph.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So Not Without a Fight was Epitaph, and Radio Surgery was Epitaph. So.
Oh yeah, shout out to Brett Gerowitz, man.
Yeah.
Who produced those? Was that still with?
No. So
was Neil in the mix anymore? Or no, Neil then.
No.
Yeah.
Neil mixed Not Without a Fight, I think.
He's such a big part of Newfound Glory,
Yeah,
man.
always. But Not Without a Fight was Mark Hoppus did that one.
Really?
Yeah. So we
Oh shit.
were at Hoppus's spot for
Is that cool
one.
working with him?
Yeah, it was great.
He's amazing, dude.
Yeah, so fun.
He's so
Just
funny.
Joking all the time, talking about wieners and whatever.
Yeah.
Like whatever. Like scuba diving.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right. He
know?
was on to that shit,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
He got some cool stories from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you read his book?
No, not
It's
yet.
fucking incredible, man.
Yeah.
He tells a lot of crazy stories about swimming and fuck.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
So so those are both on Epitaph.
Yep.
Was Brett Gerowitz in the mix and shit, or?
I mean, he popped in here and there, but not so much. I mean,
He's the best, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool, you guys. He did so many different labels, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's been cool to be a band as long as we have and like
to do that.
You know, experience different
relationships.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then Neil did Radio Surgery for when we were still on Epitaph, and then we were like, we want to use Neil for the next one. So
And then Resurrection, is that Epitaph?
Resurrection was Hopeless, actually.
Damn. And there's like a 3-year gap between those records.
Yeah,
That's almost the longest gap of your career in
is.
albums, I think,
Yeah, I think so.
as of right now.
Yeah.
And that was because of what? You just took some time off?
Yeah, just took time figuring out what to do next, and we were touring. We were toured a lot.
I know, man.
This time
Since
was
you were
like a
very
lot.
young, too, you've been fucking doing this shit.
This time was a lot of touring.
And how'd you get to Hopeless? Just from Epitaph? Just tried it out? You got offered a deal or something?
Yeah,
Or?
we met with them, and so that
Damn.
Resurrection was Hopeless, and that was just us and Paul Miner.
Bad.
Just
Shout out to
kinda-
Paul Miner, man.
Dude,
He's
awesome.
like just Secret Weapon, Secret Sauce. He did
Yeah.
all, like 4H2O records. He's like,
He's done a lot of good stuff.
he's done. And him and Chat together, produce and engineer, all this such a good team, too.
Dude,
And
I
he's-
forgot Paul Miner engineered Coming Home, too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, because the first engineer we had during that record, because it was kind of like sterile, like we were in Interscope in like the offices.
Yeah.
And the engineer we weren't really gelling with, and so like I was having trouble getting vocal performances good because it was in this like really sterile booth and stuff, and so our producer Tom Panunzio, who produced that record, he was
I know
like
that name. He's done a lot of shit. Yeah.
a lot of old school stuff.
Yeah.
He was like, well, we got this empty warehouse across the street. We can set up in there. You could do the vocals in there. And I'm like, okay. And then we got Paul to engineer it. So
Oh, that's awesome,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
So make more grimy vibes
Yeah.
for you guys.
More vibe.
And then you start like tattoo apprenticing around 2014 as well.
2012.
To 12, okay.
Yeah.
This is before you're in Nashville though. Did you do apprenticing here for like Safe House Tattoo or something?
I did, yeah. I was
2012 we started trying to tattoo.
yeah.
What
That's when I apprenticed.
Okay, what inspired that? Have you been an artist or like drawing? Like what have you been?
I've always drawn stuff, for the band and for other bands and posters and whatever.
So much better.
T-shirts, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And since I was a kid too, like always draw.
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity because Ian White, who is a tattooer, owns Safe House Tattoo in Nashville. He was on tour with the Bayside guys, tattooing them, and the Bayside was on tour with us, and we, had met before, different times, but it just kind of came about naturally, He's like, I like the way you draw, and he's like, you ever think about tattooing? And I was like, not really. And then my wife was like, and then my wife Mandy was like, you should try it. And so she bought me my very first tattoo machine.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
When I was for my 30th birthday from Ian. It was Ian's first machine. And then I learned up with using that, and Ian was like, if you ever want to learn, like, come to Nashville. And so that's what I did. I moved there, lived there for a year.
You just moved there to apprentice? Wow.
Yeah.
And Mandy came with you?
She did, yeah. And my son who's like 2 at the time.
Oh
2 years old,
wow.
yeah.
That's amazing. Why supporting you to do that? It's awesome. Dude. Go
Yeah,
out there and try it.
I never, and I love it because like 90% of it for me is like, yes, it's an art outlet for me and a creative outlet that's not music, but at the same time, 90% of it is like being able to chill with people and meet people and hear their stories and community for me, for sure. So.
And you're probably getting people, obviously, who are fans of your band and want to get tattooed by you, too.
Yeah, of course.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I tattooed a couple of people yesterday. They flew out from Long Island.
Really?
I mean, they were here to go to Disney and stuff, but they
Are you doing NFG tats, too?
Yeah, it's mostly like, it's not really like NFG specific like art, you know? It's more like, I like these lyrics, let's do an image based on these lyrics.
Wrote. It's fucking cool. Yeah.
That the band, so.
What was the first tattoo you did?
The first one? Very first one?
Remember? And who was it on?
It was on Ian White, actually.
Okay.
He was in so the first couple times when he showed me how to do some stuff was at my house. So he came out to Oceanside, and he's like, all right, this is how you kind of set up the machine, and you know, this and that. And he's like, all right, you're gonna tattoo me now. I'm like shaking, sweaty.
Damn.
You know, and then I did this like little goofy like caricature of my face on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like a little tiny guy, you know, just like all blown out and just terrible.
Do people really practice like on pigs' skin?
Yeah,
like
but they make like fake rubber skin you can tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tattoo yourself probably as well?
A little bit, not much.
I just gave a tattoo last week to my friend. We tattooed each other. I was so nervous. I was digging into him. But it's not about how bad the tattoo is. It's coming from the right place.
Yes.
It's with love, right?
Hell
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always scared. Like I tell people all the time, like I'm sorry, I hate hurting people.
Yeah.
So like, I'm sorry if this hurts. I'm all apologetic and shit.
I'm gonna announce on this pod. I just talked with Mark Hobbs. He's gonna tattoo me.
Nice.
Because he's gonna interview me on his pod, and then he's gonna have Dan Smith come and he's gonna tattoo me.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm pretty excited.
That's cool. Shout out to Dan.
Shout out to Dan.
He
Smith,
tattooed
dude.
me. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What was your first tattoo you got?
You
remember?
It was on my back. It's like it's a star that has kanji in it, but
you still have it?
Yeah. It could say whatever. It could say like shrimp or something.
Exactly.
But but it was supposed to say friendship, and it was from on our very first tour we ever did. We all got the same tattoo.
Oh, that's cool.
Karaba got it too. He got
sick.
like a star on his wrist or whatever. So.
You guys, have you gotten laser or cover ups done? No. Nothing. Damn.
I don't cover up. I'll just blast over stuff.
Yeah. You like the blackout stuff? It's so popular now. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know,
some people are good with it.
Yeah, like Ryan Key, he got his.
He did?
Yeah, and it looks really good.
I think Davey F. Eyes looks dope.
Does his look good?
Yeah.
But Ryan did the all black, and then you waited for that to heal, and then did all this white ink.
That's
over
cool.
That, and it looks good.
I heard it's intense for like your body and your immune system and stuff like that.
I'm good with all my bad tattoos.
Me too.
It's fine.
Yeah. I remember seeing the first blackout I ever saw was a dude in Rage Against the Machine who has blacked out leg.
Yeah.
You remember that back then?
Mm-hmm.
That was like
and his arms too, right?
That was the 90s.
Yeah.
I never seen anybody like that too back then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he gets enough props for being the first one, but he was in the musician world, I think, you know. It's so popular now, dude. So you opened that, so that shop's 2014, right? Safe House, kind of, I think?
Yeah, I helped, like, when I was apprenticing, I helped, like, you know, paint and demo and whatever else they needed to do. And at the same time, it wasn't
How long did you apprentice for?
A year.
Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't like this thing where it was, because Ian, I love Ian and the way he runs his business and the way he looks at the tattoo world, because he's very, again, like, it's all about community for him too, and doing stuff with the community and like trying to get along with everybody and keeping people involved. And I love that. And I know that's not how it always is and how it used to be and whatever, but I love that Ian is like part of this like shift of like thinking with tattooing.
Yeah.
And I love that. And so I, you know, when I was apprenticing under him, he taught me things here and there, but it wasn't like I was having to scrub toilets and like things like that. No. Like I was very lucky in that regard when I got the opportunity to learn, and which was awesome. And shout out to Ian, because he's the man. So.
You feel like there's a lot of similarities like in the music scene and the tattoo scene? Is there like gatekeeping and weird thing about
like I mean
old school, new school?
There's like the old school guys, and you know, I get it. You know, it's like this is what you've done your whole life, and then all of a sudden this like
everybody's
this guy
tattooing.
from a band comes in and is like, I'm gonna tattoo now. Like I totally get that, and that's fine. But at the same time, it's like you have to sort of like shift and move with the times, and with,
totally,
you know. And so like that's what I love about tattooing now. It's because you're even like going around and going to different shops, and because I'll pop into different shops I see, I'm like, oh, that shop looks cool, and it's like people are cool. There's like nice music playing. It's like, plants everywhere and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with the old school way of things too. Like there's something about walking into a tattoo shop and they're blasting, metal, and like you can find something rad that you can pick off the wall and stuff. But like, I don't know. You kind of have to sort of shift.
There's still grimy ones where people smoke in there.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
fucking
for sure.
Super old school.
And I'm respectful in it and everything. And I know that like me not really like, I don't know about, is it paying dues? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like because I know people apprentice for a long, long time and have to scrub toilets and have to fucking do like scrubbing with.
You had some perks with.
Yeah.
Who you were? Yeah.
And so I'm aware of that, and so like I try not to like, I it's fine.
Keep your head down. Yeah. But I feel like during the pandemic, I heard everybody's buying machines offline. Everybody's tattooing.
Yeah.
Single lines really popular now.
Yeah,
We were talking about before, like the prison style.
Yeah.
There's somebody, Sean from Texas, made that.
Sean, I love his stuff, dude.
Sick.
Like Beavis and Butthead, like all that Beavis and Butthead stuff, and like I love that style. I love it.
There's so many different
fun.
styles now. And there's so many women tattoo artists that are just so badass right now. There's like
one of my favorite. She does like a lot of hand poke, and she's been doing it forever. Taddy Compton. You ever heard of her?
No, it's a cool name though.
Yeah.
Taddy Compton.
That's her Instagram name. But
she was hand poked.
Yeah, she's been around forever. She lives. I think she's around here. Yeah,
that's cool.
Like really pretty, beautiful, like hand poke stuff. Like,
that's cool.
That's cool.
I feel like the TV shows really set it off for tattooing.
Yeah, and I know people like kind of like hate on hand poke stuff, but like there's some stuff and some artists out there that kill it doing that stuff, and it's really cool. And it takes a lot of like it takes a lot to hand poke something.
Totally.
I mean, it's not like you're there for a long time and you're doing each individual little poke, and it's like some of these intricate things that some of these artists can do. It's amazing. Like,
I got hand poked in Japan once. It was sick.
Yeah,
dude.
Dude,
It's a weird sound it makes on you and shit. Yeah. When Max was in school, he's like, I think we get hand poked, and they were hand poking tattoos in the back of the classrooms. I'm like, dude, I know every tattoo artist in the world. Do not fuck up. Don't do your first one with a hand poke. Dude.
Yeah.
But it's such a trendy thing in schools too.
Yeah.
So many young kids are doing it.
I know.
That's why so many people are getting laser now too, because they're getting all these crazy fucking tats. Or people just getting their face tatted first.
Yep.
It's a weird thing.
That's weird.
Right? It probably took a while for you to go to your hands, right?
It took a while.
Yeah, man. Me too. Yeah, so long,
Years.
dude. There's like a process to it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the old school mentality. But then other people just get their hands and everything blasted first and just nothing on the body. They just call it like Warped Tour bodysuits or like mittens and gloves. They have the shirt off. There be nothing on their bodies but just their hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Warped Tour was wild with all that shit, dude.
Yeah.
It got really fucking
dude.
crazy. Would you ever get a neck tat?
I don't think I want it my neck. I want to do my head.
Oh yeah, I just did my
whole
whole
head.
He just did it too. Yeah.
Yeah. It took a while to convince my lady to let me get my hands done. Maybe she'll let me do
But
my
she knows
hands
she's never going to have a real job, dude, at this point.
Yeah.
You're your own boss, dude.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's like you're never going to fucking... What was your last job, you think?
My last job was working for a telemarketing company, MBNA. Well, it was like a bank.
What year? Like when? What year do you think?
That was 97, 98.
Last time you had a real job. It's fucking amazing, bro. Think about that. Shit's crazy.
I
dude.
know, man.
It's 2026.
I know. It's weird. And that's why, that's why I moved through this life with gratitude and the band could end tomorrow and I would be content with where we are and figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hopefully it doesn't go that way because I love doing what I do. Yeah. So.
I was going to say if you're plan B, but tattooing's like your plan B.
Yeah. I think so. Were
you ever worried? Did you ever want to quit the band or like
have
any meltdowns where like, I can't do this no more, I'm gonna get a fucking job? There
has been times where like, when things got hard, if things have gotten hard or like my kid was first born,
Totally.
And I was gone for so long and missed out on all these things. And during those moments, like a little bit, but at the same time, again, it's like I'm so grateful to be where I am because of this.
For sure.
So everything I have is basically because of being in a band. Like I wouldn't have met my wife if I wasn't in a band.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have the kids that we have.
Where'd you guys meet?
Like, so my good friend Erin, she used to be married to Tony Hawk, and I lived on their street. I rented a house on their street.
Oh shit.
And Rick was friends with them too,
everything.
And Rick lived on that same street too. And
lived on the block with Hawk.
Yeah.
That's sick.
On the block with Hawk. And then Aaron and Tony like have split a long time ago, but they have 2 kids, and
is Riley one of them?
Aaron helped raise Riley. Aaron raised Riley, basically. Okay. And we were playing this Tony Hawk Huck Jam thing, like this show where like we play.
I think I remember that.
Curtain drops and it's like this half pipe and everything.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I met Aaron backstage and we were talking, and she's like, "Oh, where do you live?" And I was like, "Oh, I live in North County. I live in Leucadia." And she's like, "Oh, me too. Where do you live?" "Oh, I live on this street." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, me too." It turned out we lived like 2 houses down from each other, just on the opposite side of the street. Yeah. And so friends for a long time, and then my wife Mandy, who is really close with Aaron, they were always like, "Oh, you should meet my friend Jordan," and that and so we were set up on a blind date. We went to Benihana, which I didn't know was a blind date. I thought it was because it was me and Chris Georgian, and a bunch of our friends, and Mandy was coming with Aaron, and
that's cool.
Didn't know it was a blind date, and so we met that way. And then Mandy was touring with a bluegrass band called Nickel Creek, who were some of our closest friends, and so
that's cool, man.
Kind of met.
I love that, dude.
Yeah,
it's cool. You find somebody cool and then supports what you do and holds it down, and there's always like a badass woman holding it down for us crazy big children musicians who just travel around and talk like sailors. You have to come home and be a dad.
Yeah.
But becoming a dad changes everything, right? Just everything.
So much. Yeah.
Your perspective on the world, just everything. And then leaving's hard, obviously.
Leaving was hard.
And then balancing all that shit.
Now it's gotten easier because they're older, but
totally.
But yeah.
But even when they're younger, they don't really know. They know you, but they don't know when they're super young, like how long away the time is you're gone for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about the mom and feeding and all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
When Max was born, we went on tour for like a year with Hazen Street. He was just pretty much born so she could just be, you know?
Yeah. It's wild.
But yeah, thank you to FaceTime and all that shit. Make it so much easier, bro.
100%
so
helps.
And obviously kids are older now. They come on tour and stuff.
They do, yeah. So it's funny, on the Offspring tour, both kids came because it was summer break for them. So one kid came the first week, and then a few weeks later, my older kid came, and it was the first time riding on the bus together.
Oh, that's sick.
First time. Like even because when they were little, it was just too hard.
It's too hard,
like,
yeah.
And my wife doesn't really like coming out that much, like to travel to come out. Like
yeah.
So, yeah, it was so much fun having having them.
Do they like Newfound Glory?
They do now. Like they like kind of like are getting it.
The
like,
gist of it. Yeah.
So,
but they like their own music too.
For first time, my 15-year-old, he was in the mosh pit for all the bands. Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
and he like came backstage like after the first time being in the pit. So hot, dude. Dad, it was awesome. We fell down and people were picking each other up, and it was like he was so hyped.
Proud dad moment.
And he was in there. He was in the pit for us, and then in the pit for Jimmy Eat World, and the pit for Offspring.
Oh, that's right. Jimmy Eat World was on there too.
Yeah.
How those guys are cool, right?
They're cool. Yeah, they're really laid back, chill dudes.
Okay. They got some bangers, dude.
Yeah, and we've known them since we were kids too, like going to see them play.
Yeah. What kind of music? We talked before the pod. Your kids were into hip hop and stuff. What are they into?
Yeah.
What have they turned you on to? Now you're open minded about it.
Oh man, I'm trying to think like who they like right now.
Is it like Travis Scott? Is it
a little bit? It's more like newer, like
underground
indie underground stuff.
Yeah. It seems like young kids are into super indie hip hop stuff. That's like obscure shit.
Obscure.
But they're probably massive too.
My older son was listening to Ghost Main for a minute.
Okay, yeah. I heard that. Have you gone to any shows or anything like that? Hip hop shows?
No, we haven't gone to.
Does he get to use his dad's juice for shows and stuff?
Well, we got into the iHeart show, the forum that just happened.
That's kind of a cool flex when you have like the juice for young kids to get into a show. I know somebody manages Travis Scott or something. Here's some tickets. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of dope. I've done it a couple times with Max. I just random shit he wants to see. I could care less about.
Yeah.
Hit up a Live Nation person.
The iHeart show was cool though because it was,
Who was on that?
Green Day and Good Charlotte and KG Elephant, 21 Pilots. My younger son loves 21 Pilots.
Okay.
So
that's his shit. Do you like him too now?
I do. Yeah, they have some good songs. Yeah, I had met Josh years ago just because of the Paramore thing, but a long time ago.
Yeah, my son turned me on to Slipknot and all this other stuff I really wouldn't be into usually. You know.
Yeah.
But it's cool when they find their own thing that's not the shit that you kind of played for them growing up.
Yeah.
And it's like I found this just like your son like Limp Bizkit, like what motherfucker, you know what I mean? And then you appreciate when you get older too, though.
Well, I was telling you earlier, I was walking by my kid's room and my older one, and he was like Tiger's Jaw was playing. I was like,
that's sick.
I was like, bro.
It's like you didn't tell him about that.
No. I mean, maybe he's heard it through the years, like whatever. But yeah, it's so weird.
Like my son turned me on to like I don't know, Pain of Truth and all these new bands,
Yeah.
Tsunami and
Tsunami,
shit.
yeah.
Like he's just checking
That's
out.
not wearing a speed hat.
Yeah, he loves all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Are you checking out new hardcore and shit?
Yeah.
Paying attention to what's going on?
Mhm.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's
a lot
massive.
Of good, a lot of
dude.
good stuff coming out. Like that speed record's pretty sick.
And so many like female like singers
Yep.
and just fucking
Mhm.
a lot of things under the Turnstile umbrella of all their friends,
Yeah.
End It, and all these different bands,
yep.
and like
I was really liking that band Gel. You know,
Yeah.
they put out some good.
they
some
broke
fun
up. That was a
stuff.
crazy moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were doing good too. That was
Yeah. Yeah.
so many bands, dude.
Yeah. So
And then you go back to San Diego and you start tattooing there, right? We
Yeah.
talked about it off the pod. We have to get into it too deep, but you had a
Yeah.
shop for a moment,
I did. Yeah.
and now you do now it's like more of a personal, private thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Private, and it's really cool because like again, like that's my favorite thing is like just one-on-one, and I can sort of just do it when I want to, which is nice, and I
Yeah.
have that luxury, which I know a lot of people don't, but because I'm so busy on tour and I really like doing it. I really like hanging with people and talking about like what they want to get,
yeah, man.
and like
It's really personal.
doing something special for them, you know. And so like it's cool. I do.
Do you bring a
appreciate it.
machine on tour too?
Nah, it's too hard on tour. It's too, it's too much. Like trying to do it in the dressing room and stuff. Like I don't like that.
Yeah, you're on tour to play music and not fucking.
Yeah.
And then so you have a studio in your house or something. People come to get.
Yeah, like I have a little private like area.
You don't travel to people to tattoo them, really?
Mm-mm. Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
no.
good. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that like
A
house
traveling,
calls
like,
and shit.
like trailer. Like a travel.
Yeah, like go fucking Winnebago or something. So that back to your music. Make Me Sick. Makes Me Sick. That's 2017.
Yeah.
That's another. That's
2017.
another
Hopeless
long
also.
That's another long window too.
Yeah.
It's another 3 years from the resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did a bunch of touring on that. Yeah. Always touring.
Yeah. Are you always thinking about songs to write and be inspired to keep? Because it's just such a longevity band, like new things to sing about and all that stuff.
For me, it's like, so the short answer is no.
Okay, I'm not inspired. Yeah.
I'm not constantly like thinking about songs and New Found Glory songs. But I am inspired when it does come time to write. I am inspired by like all of the things that are going on, like with
The current
each other, or like or what's going on in my personal life.
You pay
know?
attention to politics and all the shit in the world. It's hard not to.
It's
but
hard not to. Yeah.
You're not really a political band, though.
No, we're not. And that's, I think that's on purpose. You know.
Same.
It's to like, because there is so much BS going on.
Escape all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
It's
Same
just
with
an escape.
H2O, doing no politics shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's enough of that. That's what the people are trying to
Mm-hmm.
like just check out for a while and go see a band and sing along and have fun, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You guys are super posy like that too, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there are people. Obviously, there's like the people online. They're like, oh, they need to, you know,
Speak out or sing about
or
this.
say something or sing about this or change the lyrics or whatever. It's like, no, man. Like we're just writing about stuff that everyone can relate to and can shut off the other stuff that's going on.
There's enough bands you can get that from
Exactly.
if you want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not what New Found Glory is about.
Yeah.
But it's interesting when people try to tell you what you should sing about and talk
Yeah,
about.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you guys really, not really posting stuff about stuff. Yeah.
No.
Are you on social media a lot?
I have an Instagram, but I'm really bad at it. I'm not.
Do you check your messages and talk to people on it?
Here and there, yeah. It's kind of like an afterthought for me, which I guess is a bad thing and a good thing. I try to like not be on it.
Oh, you're not really on your phone either.
Not really.
That's amazing.
I try. You know,
it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard because you need it for everything.
It's a necessary evil, we always say.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's so many times that I've taken Instagram off my phone, and I'm like, I'm only leaving it on my iPad.
What's the longest it lasted for?
A year.
Whoa, no Instagram for a year?
Yeah, I mean, I would post when I would send a post to like.
Well, people checking on you. You okay? Asking where you were and stuff.
I would still post like from my iPad or something.
Oh,
if I needed, like,
okay. So it's not on your phone. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So if like the band needed, like if we had to post something about the band or whatever, I would do it from my iPad. But it wasn't with me all the time.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But now we have a new record coming out, so it's back
That's
on my
what I'm saying,
phone,
bro.
And so I'm trying to like, you know, here and there I'll post something, but yeah, it's just. I don't know.
If I didn't have this freaking podcast or a band, it'd be a wrap. Now I think about hiring people to do it, but then I just don't want somebody going through my shit and running my shit either, dude.
Yeah.
We need it to right now, this moment, we need social media for promoting stuff. You know?
It's true.
But it's just hard to not just post something and get doing on a spiral of some crazy shit in the world that's happening too, you know?
And I've caught myself doing that lately in the last couple of weeks, just like spiraling.
There's a lot going on.
I know.
And we can't ignore it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And that's the hard thing. It's like, we've never been a political band or whatever. And like, but I also feel like I need to say something sometimes.
You feel an empathy for the world, for sure.
Yeah. And so, I don't know.
And I guess for us, it's like, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, instead of posting to social media, I think for me more, it's like actually taking action and doing something within my community instead.
Totally.
And that's what I've been trying to focus on more. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
You're getting out there and doing something about it. Yeah.
Trying to, yeah.
If you're going to a march, just whatever you do in different communities, helping people out.
Yeah.
It's easy for people to scream all day on the internet doing like, what is that really changing? And even like just doing, you post about something, is that who sees it with the algorithms?
Yeah,
is it helping somebody, is it inspiring somebody? But it is interesting where people like, use your voice, use your platform, do a post, speak out. Okay, we don't agree with that. You're canceled.
Yeah.
So it's like almost a lose-lose.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Mm-hmm. Totally a lose-lose.
You know what I mean? It's so frustrating, man.
It is.
Okay, from the stereo to your screen, that's part 3.
Part 3.
That's Frozen.
Dang.
Yo, we did the Frozen joint, bro.
Yeah.
I remember that. And the Shrek 2, Rocky 3, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Bangers, dude. So doing
got a lot of covers, man.
Doing all those covers, that's like all hard to get the rights to do that. Obviously, it's publishing. They get the publishing.
Yeah, it's just publishing. Like you pay like some sort of fee.
Is it hard to get a Frozen joint? That's huge.
I don't think so.
We don't deal with that shit anyway. Somebody else. But for listeners, you have to get the rights to even cover these fucking songs. Yeah, some of the Frozen was crazy, bro. Are you done with those screen to stereo things now? You think you're done?
I think so. I mean,
the 3 of them already.
That's 3 full records of covers, and at this point we could be like a bar mitzvah band. You know what I mean? Like, or like hire us for your wedding.
You've done just cover shows.
What's that?
You did sets with just straight covers, or have you done that before?
We have, yeah.
Yeah. And acoustic shows.
Do you
like doing acoustic?
I do. Now
it's such a different vibe, man.
It's a different vibe, and I feel like because we did a whole acoustic tour off the acoustic record that we put out on Rev.
Yep.
What
was that one?
What's
the Rev one? We didn't get to Rev yet. Is that Forever and Ever Infinity?
No, that's after. It's after.
Does that make the most of it?
A couple of years ago.
Make the most of it?
Yeah, make the most of it.
That was Revelation.
Yeah, that was Rev.
Just for one. What is Forever and Ever into Infinity?
That was on Hopeless. That was the one that came out during COVID.
Fuck. So no touring on that.
No. So that kind of record kind of just
came
out,
and that was it.
Yeah.
And where were you during the COVID? Just San Diego, just locked in,
just
fucking. It's a crazy moment, dude. Crazy time.
Weird time. There's parts of it, and I feel weird saying this, but there was parts of it that were really nice too.
A lot of people say that on here.
Yeah.
There was a lot of terrible and shit happened. People were dying from this thing. It was a real legit thing. But
yeah. And I'm not trying to be insensitive,
totally.
but like my grandmother passed away during COVID.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. My Gigi, but
Gigi.
She was in an old person like retirement home, and I knew
brutal.
A lot. Brutal, yeah. So
never
didn't get to
can't
go.
be there with their loved ones or nothing. That's fucking brutal, man.
Couldn't go to the funeral or anything. It was on Zoom.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I was seeing that online. People FaceTime and saying goodbye to people.
Yeah.
That was like one of the heaviest parts of the whole shit.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even go be with somebody.
Yeah, and we were able to be at the funeral like through Zoom, and it was a weird, surreal thing.
Weird.
And it was, my grandmother was really a funny lady, and she was from Coney Island. Real funny, just like stern and funny, and so she had this old school, like, New York, like vibe.
Love it.
She was the best. And so like I think it was like in Gigi fashion. So we were on Zoom, and there was all these old New Yorkers on there trying to like figure out Zoom, and you see people's foreheads, and it's supposed to be silent because they're doing like the eulogy and stuff. And this old couple that was friends with my grandmother, like, I can't figure out how to put it on silent, and everyone's like, shh, like telling them to stop.
So it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. And then as they're lowering my grandmother's coffin into the ground, you hear this little kid going, like just singing like some stuff in the background from one of the people that were at the funeral.
Oh
Zoom.
my God, dude!
And I was like, yeah.
So it was perfect.
Perfect.
So she loved that probably.
Yeah.
Coney Island, New York. That's because you got out there and visited a bunch back in the day.
No, because they had already moved to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. but that's where she's from.
That's cool, man. Fuck. Yeah, so it was a weird time, man. Like,
Weird
is
time.
music gonna come back? Were you tattooing it all on the down low?
Not really.
No. It'd been weird, I
But
think.
it would have been weird, but also like going back to like how some of it was kind of nice was being able to have that time with my family, like with the kids, and like especially
off tour finally. Yeah.
And off tour, and we would just be riding bikes every day and like going to the beach, and like my brother's restaurants had like a to-go window, so we'd ride our bikes down the Coast Highway and like go to his restaurant,
family time.
say what's up, and get food for to go and stuff.
Yeah,
And, there was just like moments, you know what I mean? School sucked. Like doing the school thing was horrible.
Oh yeah, the kids.
So shout out to teachers, because like I don't know how.
Oh, the Zoom schools.
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
Horrible.
Yeah, Max graduated on Zoom. That was a weird moment too,
Yeah.
man. That was fucking. Yeah, the kids are really paying attention on Zoom and shit, dude. That's fucking crazy. So now you're like homeschooling your kids, yeah, but forced to.
Yeah, it was tough.
I think it was a good time out that Mother Nature gave all of us, though, too, to reassess and
Yeah.
how we're living, how we're eating, how we're treating people.
For real.
You know, and seeing like all like the rivers and the animals coming back in the forest and thriving. That was
Seriously,
crazy.
yeah.
And the water changing colors.
Yep.
Bro, that was crazy,
It was
man.
really wild.
The earth kind of healing for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think at that time I felt like social media was a positive thing because you could see everybody's all going through this together. The whole world was on lockdown together.
Everybody's baking bread and shit, and like
everybody's making banana bread and shit, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then the people that would go out on the balconies in Italy and all sing songs at night together across from each other. New York did that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was, you see people coming together.
Did you have like your pod of people, you know?
Yeah, I had a couple people. Yeah, we did. Me and my wife and my son and Chappelle all got COVID together. And so we forced Chappelle to come over and watch Goodfellas for the first time.
Oh, damn.
Ever, poser. And so I remember I got pictures of me laying on the floor with body aches in a blanket, and him and Chappelle were watching Goodfellas in there. And we laid out in the sun, get vitamin D.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was.
I had it 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't. Knock on wood, it wasn't. You know,
like
it
how many different years apart? All around the same time.
All in that same time frame, like in the first year or two. The first time I got it, it was when everyone had to quarantine, even from your family.
There was the first wave because I got one of those.
I had the first wave.
Gopatron. There's like different names of it.
I don't know. Robotron?
Nah, some shit. So you had three different versions of it.
Yeah, the first, and they were all pretty mild, you know.
Yeah.
But the first one I remember, it was when we had to quarantine ourselves from even our family. So like you had
10 days.
10 days.
Woo.
So I was in my bedroom for 10 days and just binged all Sopranos. And then
Same
played.
with us.
You did?
Yeah, for the fucking pandemic.
And then I was playing. What's it called? Animal King. What's the Nintendo game? I can't remember the name.
Playing games all day.
Yeah, playing games on my Switch.
Dude, the rewatches.
My wife would knock on the door. She'd be like all mad. Lunch is ready. And I'd have to go like with the mask on through like the house and go outside to the patio and like eat every meal and stuff.
I remember taking off our clothes and spraying and putting them in the washing machine.
So
I got a picture of Max at Vaughn's with a gas mask on. We didn't know anything, bro.
Yeah, we didn't know.
All the social, all that stuff. We didn't fucking know.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it was such a weird fucking time, dude.
Yeah, it was weird.
I was like, is this ever going to end? Because music's essential and it's not even being mentioned.
I know.
It's the lowest on the totem pole.
Yep.
And the most important thing, as we saw after the pandemic, how thriving music is, dude.
Yeah. It was like a renaissance, kind of.
It was a rebirth of it all, and people really. And then remember when the shows started coming back, they get announced and they get canceled, they get pushed back. The tours are going. Fuck.
Such a weird thing.
It was such a. But then I realized during the pandemic, like, not to stress about things I have no control over.
Yeah.
Especially music. I was like, yo, if this is the end, I did like 30 years in this shit. Fuck it, I'll figure it out. I got a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of came to terms of like, I don't know if this is ever gonna come back. You know?
Yeah.
And I remember playing the first show back. I was like, fucking, I hate barricades, but I'm so happy there's a barricade. It was in Arizona. It was outside. I'm like, this shit is so far. People with masks in the crowd.
Yep.
I was Pennywise. It felt weird even being there, but it was like nice to be on stage again, but it's still awkward though.
Super awkward. I remember we did a show in Chicago. It was at this big drive-in parking lot.
Dude, this is the thing you guys did. You were the first ones to set up this drive-in parking lot thing.
Yeah.
Talk about it. This is crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
Everybody's in bubbles or something, or their cars.
Everybody's in their cars,
okay.
right? And so there's parking spaces for all the cars, and it went back really far, and it was in this big field. And so we made it like a thing because it was a drive-in theater. We played a movie too, so we played.
Sick.
So we did Beetlejuice.
Great.
So it was like, everything was like promoted like with Beetlejuice art and like that kind of. It made it fun.
Smart.
Made it fun, but it was so weird to just be like on stage, and then seeing all these cars and just people chilling like on the hoods of their cars and flashing their lights and honking.
They could be outside in their car if they want.
Yeah, but in their spot, like in
so the lights are flashing because they're clapping.
Yeah, that's exactly, and honking horns and stuff is so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
That's better than like playing. I've seen people go into like real venues and just playing to an empty venue. That's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Especially what we do, like going off of the
I know.
crowd, like fake, like pushing it.
That and we did a couple like live streams. We did a songathon. It was pretty.
We did a live stream in my garage. It was just one, but like,
Yeah.
it's a weird time.
It's weird.
But you had to do it some sort of connection. Right? We're missing that, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like we need that for our souls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that record comes out in 2020, and then 3 years to make the most of it.
Yeah.
And that's fucking Revelation. Fuck. You finally get the Revelation star, though.
I know. I was so stoked.
That's people's goals to get that star, dude.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
Title
really cool.
Fight wanted to do something with them. We took them to Japan years ago, and they ended up doing something. He's like, I just want to get that R on my sleeve, my shirt. It's just legendary.
It is.
So that was just
I got my Texas the Reason sticker.
Oh,
here,
yeah,
see?
you do. So shit you grew up on was on that label.
Yeah.
So many great bands.
Yeah, and we wanted to have the whole, because it was acoustic, we wanted it to have like that sort of like Revelation 90s sort of feel to it, you know what I mean? With the recording and the songwriting. And
now it's Jordan. He's cool. He's mellow.
Yeah.
So mellow.
Yeah.
Was Sammy there then? Sammy from
Sammy
YouTube Today?
Yeah, Sammy was there.
Yeah, because he kind of took it over and started
Yeah.
revamping the merch and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just one record with Rev.
One record. We got to do a little, we played a promo show during that acoustic tour in Orange County program, skate shop.
Program.
You know?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So we did a little like plugged in show, and Sammy came and played our GB
He
cover.
did?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's sick. Shout out to Sammy, legend,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's in like 7 different bands right now, still killing it, dude. That's cool. Well, that was 2023. Fuck.
Yeah.
And now here we are with fucking Listen Up, dude.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah. That was the last.
The Beer and Bloodstain song's cool. I
Thank
wrote
you.
it down. It reminds me of I just fucking wrote it down in here. It reminds me of Summer '69 for some reason to me, man.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's like a throwback about, I don't know. I just when I was
like
listening-
lyrically, you mean?
Yeah, I just listened to it. So it reminds me of like that whole kind of Summer '69.
Yeah.
It's got a crazy breakdown at the end. It's almost came out of nowhere for me for the breakdown. So that one's that song.
We like to flip it up, flop it down, flip it up.
It's 2 singles, right? Treat Yourselves Out too.
Yeah. So so there's been 100% came out,
100%. That's right.
and then Laugh It Off. We did a video for,
Yep.
and then Treat Yourself, and then this one.
Pure Noise Records.
Pure Noise. Yep.
Where are they from? Where's that from?
Well, Jake's from Northern California, but they are in Nashville now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other bands are on there?
Story So Far.
Oh, shit, really?
Knocked Loose.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Slow Crush.
Oh, bro, it's a legit label.
Lots of cool bands. Yeah.
I love Story So Far. They're sick.
Yeah. They're
I
cool.
love No Pressure too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So good. I mean, obviously we had the influence from your band in there,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're great live. He's a great front man.
Yeah.
Story So Far is fucking massive.
Will
Wow.
from Story is thank the Lord for him. Like he had played with us on that acoustic tour
Okay.
because Chad had to go home for like some health stuff.
Yeah.
And so we're like, all right, what do we do? Because Cyrus was playing guitar for that.
That's right.
Cyrus and Chad. So then Will came and Martine was there too. He played.
That's right, Martine.
Because he was tour managing us. Yeah.
They started playing with Newfound Glory. That was crazy.
Yeah.
The hardest member ever in MFG, bro.
Yeah.
It's legit. And then Dan O'Connor from 4 Years
Yeah.
Strong. He kills it, bro.
Yeah.
I got to meet him for the first time at that show.
Oh, cool.
He kills it, man. He holds it down.
Yeah,
dude.
it's good to have this like family of people that we can call up whenever we need to, and help with the guitar playing. So
Yeah, so
good.
having Chad coming in and out when he can,
Yep.
one-offs, local shows and stuff like that. And
Yep.
but it's still. I mean, we talked about Chad before the pod. He's going through it for the listeners. They know it for a couple of years now, but he's got more PMA than anybody ever fucking known my entire life.
Yeah,
man. And the mental is such a big part of any kind of thing you're going through. And he's got a beautiful fam. He's got his band and his friends, and he's just really fucking
yeah,
inspiring, dude.
yeah,
He's a fighter, dude.
he is.
And he went through a
Beast.
long time ago too, and he had some other shit. I remember back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thyroid thing.
Yeah. But it's
Um,
nice to see him popping and doing the videos and online stuff with you guys. And he has like his merch. He's doing his fanzine. I bought a fanzine from
Yep,
him. And
yep.
like,
I'll see him in a few weeks.
so where'd you guys record this record at?
In Nashville
Okay.
Franklin, Tennessee, where we've done a few things there. So we did the acoustic record there. It's called The Castle.
Okay.
Al Capone used to own it. It was a big mansion that looked like a castle.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
sick.
When
I
they were
heard
running
that.
when they were running liquor down to the
Underground.
south.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah, it was one of his places.
Did Chad produce a new record?
No. The new record was Steve Evetts.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Legends.
Evetts did Forever and Ever.
Okay. Okay.
And the acoustic.
Has Chad produced some records or no?
What's that?
Does Chad ever produce a Newfound Glory record or no?
No, not like.
It's kind of cool though because he keeps that separate, like another
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
And we did Lisa Loeb, Trapped Under Ice. Fucking so many bands,
Yeah.
dude.
Did I remember?
So many bands were downstairs making those demos
Yeah.
back then too. It was
Yep.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Turnstile guys before Turnstile and
Mhm.
fucking. So this comes out February 20th.
February 20th. Yeah.
You excited for it?
Yeah, I think people are gonna like it. So far, like the feedback's been really good on the new songs. So
The Bear and Blood Saints is cool. It's a cool storyline of like stuff you guys been through, growing up in different venues and all
Yeah.
this shit. Fucking,
Yeah.
It's a cool name.
and I love that people can relate to it. You know.
Totally, dude.
So
And the tours with Plain White Tees and Yellow Card.
yeah.
Yellow Card's having a moment too, man.
Yeah. That's
Fucking
good.
Travis produced their record. They got fucking the Bedroom Story song. They
Yeah.
have fucking the posters on the wall. I think it's bedroom posters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing it too. It's crazy.
We've known Ryan played guitar with us for a
He
while.
did for a
too.
long time. Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah. So we've known them for years and years, and we toured together in 2015 maybe was the last time together.
Yeah.
Tiger's Jaw was on that tour, and it was Yellow Card and us, and it was
Is Yellow Card headline this one?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
It's really cool.
It's up, down tour.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
The Contra like cheat code.
What is
from
that?
Contra.
Really?
The Nintendo game Contra.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Because it's all like
Nintendo.
video game, like
Oh,
like
shit.
nostalgia.
Oh,
Kinda.
he's a Star Wars guy too,
yeah,
though.
he's Star Wars. Yeah.
What'd you say, Greg? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Greg knows this nerd shit. So it's like some Star Wars shit too, though. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
no, he's Star Wars guy.
He's a Star Wars guy for sure.
Major.
Yeah. Major.
He's
like
got the pod with the guy from Story of the Year and the Bayside dude, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Meet,
Are you
Meet
like
the
a Star-
Maker.
Yeah, you a Star
Yeah.
Wars dude?
I mean, I'll go to watch the movies.
You're a
but
big
I'm
movie
not-
guy, though.
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite movies?
Well, we were
Probably
talking
some
about
of the ones you covered.
Goodfellas earlier.
For sure, dude.
You know, Goodfellas.
Also, the rewatch of Sopranos is amazing,
yeah.
and I'm on we're on the third time watching it right now since Christmas. Every night we watch 2 episodes.
Yeah.
It never gets old, dude. It's like
No.
one of those perfect shows ever on television. Dude.
I even liked the movie that came out too.
Yeah, it was
Like,
cool.
It was good.
It was cool.
I thought it was cool.
But the fucking show is just there will be never nothing like that on TV ever again, dude.
Yeah.
I love Breaking Bad. I love
Mhm.
The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wire
like,
was sick.
But Sopranos and crazy how he died at 50 years old. Like fuck, that was. And the whole time on the show, he's having these issues, and he actually dies of a heart attack in real life. It's really sad, man.
Yeah, weird.
James Gandolfini, man. Shout out to James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Man. Incredible.
It was awesome.
Such a great show. And those two kids have a podcast now too.
Oh,
you
they
watch
do?
it?
No,
yeah,
no.
the daughter and son, whatever.
Yeah,
Their names
yeah.
are. They have a podcast, and it's really cool, man.
That's cool.
Their parents now and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That's cool.
But yeah, so those are your movies. Goodfellas #1.
Goodfellas, yeah. Since I was like a teenager.
You like an E.T. Goonies guy?
Yeah. E.T.
E.T.'s
Goonies,
my shit, bro.
Goonies. American Beauty.
Woo,
Such a
banger,
so,
dude. Yeah.
So good. I mean, there's so many good movies, man.
Mhm.
You know.
Are you going to see new movies? Like, you see
Yeah.
One Battle After Another this year?
Not yet. I haven't
You see
seen
Marty
it.
Supreme?
Not yet.
Come on, bro.
I know.
So good. You're too busy though, but yeah.
I'm too busy, and like I don't have. So we had like that AMC like where you pay the
The
monthly
movie pass.
thing,
Yeah.
and I don't have any AMC near my house.
Damn.
Like the closest one is like 30 minutes away, which is really annoying. We have Regal by us, but I had the AMC one for tour, so that's like when I get to see all my movies. Like on the days off, sometimes we'll do 2 movies. You know,
That's cool that you guys are doing the days off together.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
cool. How long is this tour going to be for?
This one's 5 weeks, not including the Jakarta show. So yeah, it's 5 weeks straight. So like this is the first tour in a long time that we've done like the whole tour without a break in the middle.
You have some days off though.
Yeah, there's days off. Yeah,
And do you ever lose your voice on tour back in the day?
all the time, dude.
Do you
Sucks.
still do?
Singing's hard.
I know, but obviously you do your warm ups and your warm downs or no?
Kinda. I you know, so my thing with the warm up is it gives me more anxiety. So like
Really?
it like tells my brain like, oh crap, we're playing soon, right? So all day I'm talking to people, I'm pounding water, you know, I'm all day long, you know, sound check, acoustic VIP. So it's not like I'm not singing or using my voice in that way.
True.
So then when it comes time for the show, I'll do like little trills and stuff here and there, just in like little things, but nothing like, I used to do this Ron Anderson warm up for so long where I had to have a cassette player with me because he would only record onto the cassette when I go see him like for my lessons and stuff.
Was it long warm ups?
Like an hour.
Oh, that's brutal.
And I was losing my voice more. And then I went to see this other guy and he was like, oh, that's wrong. Don't do it that way. And then the third person I went to, they're like, oh no, that's wrong. So it's like this confusing thing, right? So then I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go out there and wing it. Like,
Fuck.
you know, and
hour seems like a lot, dude. It's crazy, especially for the
like
music
45
we play.
minutes, an hour.
Yeah. So you haven't lost it in a while?
No, I'll be hoarse after the show, but
Totally.
I'll like power through the show.
It's all about sleeping though too. Rest is the number one thing.
Sleeping and then just drinking a ton of water, just drinking water and peeing all day.
And really not talking after the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you guys, you do it before the show, the meet and greets. But back in the day, we go right to the merch booth, meet the kids, talking all fucking night over loud music.
Yep.
That's what really gets you, dude. People don't realize that.
It really does. And so like now I'll kind of just do the show. I'll like get my food afterwards and
go to the bus, whatever.
Shower.
And
I'll lay in my bunk and watch my programs. That's what I do.
What are some of your programs? Right? What are some your programs?
On the last tour, we were watching. I was watching This Is Us because I had never seen it. So,
really,
dude,
shit's emo as fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The dad, bro.
It was so.
I just stopped watching it because
really,
because my dad passed. It's super heavy. Dude, we crying every fucking episode.
I gotta finish it. I haven't watched all of it, but
dude, that shit is heavy. Bro.
Yeah,
it's great though.
Yeah, it's really
good. It's cool you watch it like that.
This Is Us, and then what else was I watching?
You watch documentaries or?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Do you watch like the trash TV people talk about, like the fucking Love Islands and all that shit?
No.
Me either. I don't do that shit either.
I don't like that stuff.
I like documentaries and fucking. There's some really good shows on lately too.
Yeah.
You watch the Diddy doc?
Righteous Gemstones.
Great funny show, man.
My wife started watching that, and I'll kind of be like, because I'm not really a TV guy. Like I'm not really a TV person. I don't sit and watch TV.
Yeah.
But she'll be on the couch watching it or something, and I'll be like kind of peeking over, like, and then I just got sucked in. So I've watched like the last few with her, and it's so funny, dude.
It's such a great show, man.
I watched the first few like when they first came out, and then I kind of just fell off. But yeah,
you watching those? What are some of the other shows like
Eastbound and Down?
Great.
Yeah, dude.
What about that Pluribus, that new one or something? You heard about
Pluribus. I haven't watched that yet, but I hear it's amazing.
The girl from Better Call Saul. I heard it's an incredible show.
Yeah. Same guy too, right? Vince.
Then there was some other one with the guy from Step Brothers. It's huge. It's like a black and white. They all work in this office underneath. I forgot what it's called. It's like a black and white show. It's like science. It's like
Severance. You talking about Severance? Yeah, Severance was sick.
Wow, that shit
haven't seen
dude.
the second season.
Me either. I haven't seen either.
But the first season, the end,
bro.
The cliffhanger at the end.
Dude, that was a crazy show, man.
Yeah.
Shit like that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like makes you think and shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So May 6th it kicks off in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. After Jakarta.
Yeah. So you're just home right now for a while.
Yeah.
And what's like a day in the life of you, Jordan? Like what's like a daily rituals for you?
Day in the life. Well, like I mentioned, I have kids, so like they take up. I'm like a chauffeur basically, because they all have like their stuff that they do. So I'm driving back and forth all over.
They play sports and soccer and shit like that.
Yeah, basketball. And they're.
You said your son's taller than you.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
So he's on the freshman team right now, and they're done in a week or two, and then he's starting volleyball. And it's not like he's a sports kid. He's not really a sports kid. He's pretty like lanky and kind of like floppy. And so, but we're like, my wife was a athlete growing up. Oh shit,
okay.
And so she's like, don't care what it is.
Was she cross country or runner or something?
She was cross country. She was volleyball. She was basketball. Okay. She was everything. She was even after college. She was on a professional when they were trying to do women's football for a minute.
Yeah.
She was on the pro team for Nashville. For Nashville Dream. She was a running back.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So she supports him, that she wants him to
she's like, no matter what, like if you're, like you can do anything else you want to do, but you have to join a sport. Like that's like, so it's been good for like his discipline, for like
his mental everything.
Mental, yeah. So like, and he's enjoying it, even though he doesn't get a lot of play time.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care. I mean, he loves just being a part of the team, and like hanging out with the dudes and stuff. So.
Are you like watching from the sidelines and
I've
some
been
of those parents get crazy.
I know, dude. It's so
Max
ridiculous.
was in soccer, people were beefing and yelling at each other.
It's so lame.
And we're like, we're there like all the families all dressed in black, everybody's all tatted up. You see the weird uncles watching, like trying to yell and stuff, but you can't really do that.
Yeah.
You can't show favoritism. You can't maybe it's different now. Max is older, but back then you really couldn't root for people because it was. Yeah. It's so weird, man. But people get serious about it.
People get serious. They do for freshman basketball too. Like the parents are like yelling at make the shot. It's like, dude, shut up. Like
those are usually the parents that really didn't make it on the basketball team or didn't make it in sports. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like living through their children.
Yeah.
And like so fucking pushing.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids can be like, fuck you in a couple of years. I ain't doing this shit no more.
And he plays drums too. He's
that's
starting
cool.
drums and has been playing for that.
Do you play drums too?
No. I mean, I can play like one beat
Yeah, me too, man. I'm the best at that too.
And then my younger one's like super into music. We got him a guitar this Christmas, and he's just been super into it. Yeah. So.
Do you jam with them?
A little bit,
It's cool.
A little bit.
You kind of let them do their own thing, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. And now you're on the decaf coffee because we talked about this before. Dude. You know, with anxiety and stress and trying to take care of your body when we get older and not having these fucking. Yeah. So you were heavy on coffee for a minute?
For a long time.
20 years on coffee?
20 plus years, yeah.
Three or 4 cups a day?
Mm-hmm. Cold brew.
Okay, that's the hardcore
shit.
I'm learning that shit now. Because today you just got all black and you got, what is yours? This
is just a decaf, 4 shots of decaf.
So yeah, 4 shots of
iced
espresso?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish that more good craft coffee places would make a decaf cold brew because I just love a good cold brew straight to the face. But
you have James Coffee?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Dave Kennedy.
Dave Kennedy, man.
It's really great, man.
Yeah.
So happy for him.
And it's all over like where I live too. Like a lot of the shops carry it. So it's cool.
So coffee's like your main only kind of thing you do. Is like not a drug, but the only thing you kind of do.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have a beer here and there and stuff like that, but I don't like do anything.
Were you ever like a crazy partier during your life?
No.
Ever really?
No. I mean,
smoked weed?
Party, yeah, once, here and there, yeah. When we were younger.
So we never really got crazy.
Ian in my band was the partier.
Okay.
But he's been sober now for 10 plus years.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, they would smoke weed all the time,
I remember that, dude. Him and Hoya.
Yeah.
All that shit back then. So much weed, dude. Yeah, shout out to Ian, man. Always shirtless, always with some fly sneakers on.
Yep. I like his like furry Sully Nike. He's got the Sully like Monsters Inc. Sully Nikes.
He's still got some Nikes from Tim Bergevin for sure.
Yeah.
If I see him wearing some weird Air Max 9s, he designed them.
Yep.
Shout out to Tim Bergevin. He used to lace us up. Dude.
Yeah. So that was the best hookup. Dude.
And you've always been like a sneaker dude.
Yeah.
You've always rocked different styles on stage. You're not really wearing flat-footed shit on stage because you like to jump, right? So you're wearing like bouncy shit.
Yeah. And then for a minute, I tried like the barefoot shoe thing, to try.
On stage?
Yeah, on stage, yeah.
How was that?
It felt pretty good actually.
Weird.
It did.
Even jumping for your knees and all that shit?
Yeah, because you have more stability and more control when it's like a zero drop shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have issues with your body from jumping around all these years?
Yeah, like pinched nerves and stuff.
That's right. We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about Epidural.
Sound like such an old guy.
We talked about Epidurals because I got one yesterday from my pinched nerve. You had one too, but you had twice already.
Yeah. One time.
Oh, yeah, for sciatica?
Yeah. Sciatica.
Sciatica, yeah. I said it wrong, yeah. And now you're feeling good.
Yeah. So far, it's been okay.
Yeah.
The last one I had, it lasted about a year.
Are you working out these days? Like, do you do weights?
We were doing it a little bit on the Offspring tour in the bus parking lot.
Was my brother joining in or no?
No.
He's too cool.
Yeah, he's too cool.
But yeah, so you'd be back on the weights but you're a pretty healthy guy, eating wise and shit.
I try to be. It's sometimes when you're just rushing around all day long with kid stuff, it's like kind of hard to always be on top of it. But
Does Mandy cook?
She does, yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Not much cooking this house. My wife cooks, but her and Max are vegetarians. I'm the weird vegan, gluten-free guy. So my wife makes good stuff in here. She makes good shit.
Yeah, you've been vegan forever, dude.
Yeah, man.
For like your whole life, right?
I stopped eating animals like 1988. And then went vegan in the 90s. I know, dude. It's fucking crazy, dude.
So
You ever vegan before?
Yeah, I'll dabble.
Really?
And I like doing it. It just gets... Now it's easier on tour, but in the past it was like what we're eating in Europe, Tartex and bread.
Yes, Tartex. You used to call it Fartex back in the day. But that's all they had. For the listeners and for my friend
fries,
Black here, it looked like a little can of like fucking tuna fish or cat food.
Yeah.
And it was like mushed
like
pate, all kinds of vegetables and this weird foamy pasted on a fucking bread. But that's all we had,
that's
dude.
all it was.
And I hope these animals fucking appreciate us, man.
And then on and off I've done it and I like it. I like the way I feel.
Yeah.
But it was more of like than having a family and nobody in my family is vegan.
Yeah.
So
it's harder when nobody else is.
Yeah.
Even if they're vegetarian, it's still a little fucking. It's not that hard, but Moon and Max mostly eat vegan too. If we're at a restaurant or buy some stuff, but she was vegan before I was, and then when she got pregnant, she's like, I need some fucking cheese, and it was hard for her to go back to like being a vegan. Sorry to blow up your spot, Mama. But yeah, so you're a pretty healthy guy. You get a lot of walking in your steps during the day?
I was doing this. I was on a kick for a minute for like trying to do even though it's such a made up number. Yeah, I was trying to do that.
It is made up, right?
I think so. I think it was like the story is it was like a Japanese pedometer company from the 70s or 80s. They said, get your 10,000 steps in, and that's like kind of where it started, supposedly.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But people
I don't know if it's true, but-
walking over there though.
All the time.
All the
yeah.
time, dude.
My
Yeah,
favorite. I love it.
I try to get my steps in every day. It's crazy because when I was younger, I always see old couples holding hands walking all the time. Like, wow, those old people walk. And now I feel like I'm one of those old people that walking there. My wife on the sunset, walking down the street.
Yeah.
But I love it. I'm obsessed with the shit. Like 15,000, try to whatever, you know?
I wish like exercise and lifting and all that stuff came a little easier for me, but it's like sometimes it's hard getting the motivation to do it. And the only time I've really been really good is when I had like accountability, like had someone that was like
A trainer or something?
trainer.
Yeah.
Or like I did Orange Theory, which is pretty gnarly. Like it's pretty tough.
What is that?
It's like mostly cardio.
Okay.
And you basically have to hit these. There's like a certain number that you hit with your heart rate.
It's nonstop, fast movements.
And when you hit this heart rate, that's supposedly when you start burning the most like fat and
Totally.
calories and stuff. So that's
Yeah.
like the whole premise behind it. And it's the orange zone or whatever. But
Get
and
the
if you
zone.
and if you book a class and you don't show up, they charge you $25.
See, that give me accountable.
So,
I
yeah.
like that. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
So I did that for a while, and then COVID.
and you probably
hit.
wrecked after that
Wrecked.
too.
It's pretty gnarly. Like because you're on treadmills and rowers, and then there's like a circuit of weight stuff too, but it's mostly cardio.
What was the other thing that was super popular? I probably didn't get it wrong. It's almost like Olympic kind of workout training, and everybody was doing it. CrossFit.
CrossFit,
Is
yeah.
that still around?
It is, yeah.
That shit's gnarly, dude. I
Yeah.
tried that one time. It's like
I tried it too.
I'm not built for that shit, dude.
Me neither. I tried it because I can't jump rope, and there was a part where we had to like jump rope during like the circuit, and I couldn't do it, and the trainer was like kind of laughing at me and stuff, and I was like, dude, whatever. So then
Thanks for
I never went
supporting.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, Josh James sets it off. He's one of the first one. Josh James obviously.
Yeah.
Set off in that fucking CrossFit shit.
Yeah.
Like he's a beast. Like
Mhm.
even on tour, he'd have stuff out there with him. So you walk in, you're eating good, no more coffee, decaf right now. How long have you been on decaf for?
This time it's only been about a week,
What's the longest you quit coffee for?
about a year. Yeah.
You felt better?
I think so. Yeah, I was getting better sleep for sure.
Yeah. 'Cause especially-
Anxiety went down a little bit.
Were you drinking them late to like 2 or 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah,
Because you're not supposed to drink them after 2.
I know.
Supposedly to scientists say that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I was.
But then also my Adam Blake's like a trainer. He tells me how good coffee antioxidants and just good for burning and metabolism and all that shit. There's a
Yeah.
lot of good things to it.
There is. But when you're overdoing
I know,
it, it's
It definitely gives me like it will get you a little tense in the chest and
Yeah.
shit, like heart
Palpitations.
attack vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not for everybody. But
Heart attack
but you like
vibes.
you like the taste, and it's also like you like the whole like every morning.
Yeah.
It's part of you every
I
morning.
feel like-
it's a ritual.
Yeah, it's a ritual, and I feel like us as decaf drinkers, the decaf drinkers out there, we have
Are there
the
many?
most,
Are there many on here listening?
I don't know, but we have the most discerning palate
Yeah.
because we want it to taste good still, like how it used to taste when we were drinking caffeine, and it's really hard to find a good decaf. So when you do find the good one, you know it's good.
Tell us one. You have a good one? And do you make them at home?
I make it at home, yeah. But Dark Horse,
Okay.
and I'm not just saying that because they're my buds. Like they do
No,
make a
it's-
really good decaf.
Okay.
Verve,
It's hard to find
Verve
one.
Coffee makes a Swiss water processed decaf. That's good.
Okay.
So Verve's from LA, I think.
Yeah, I'm a blue bottle snob right now. I don't know why, but then I try to get a decaf. It didn't taste as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is hard to get that thing. And every time I tell my real coffee friends, like, why even drink coffee? It's going to be decaf. So what's the point?
I know. What's the point? But I think it's if you like the taste, then that's the point.
Yeah,
And the ritual.
Yeah, and Greg, you never had coffee once, right, Greg? Wow,
Wow.
He's super straight. There's no caffeine with this guy, man.
That's cool.
Even though it's okay because Ian had iced tea, you can have drink tea. It's okay. It's not
Yeah.
part of the rules. Ain't allowed to have kombucha too. That's part of the straight edge rules too as
Is
well.
it? Yeah.
Were you ever straight edge? You claimed it?
I claimed it in high school.
Really? Oh shit.
I had that shirt. If you're not now, you never were. I had that straight shirt.
Were you X'd up in high school?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice about it. That's so cool.
Yeah, but then prom night happened, and
And that was it?
kids were drinking, and that was it.
You just fell for it and went for
sold
it?
out. Yeah.
Damn.
But I was only doing it because I liked the bands, that
Yeah,
did.
you
that
got
did.
inspired by that shit.
Yeah.
You did today, all that stuff you listened to,
Earth
GB,
Crisis.
Earth Crisis. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big Gorilla Biscuits fan, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, so you were edge for a second. That's sick. And
We
vegan.
had a whole crew because we were all Gorilla Biscuits fans. We had a whole crew when the first Warped Tour came to Fort Lauderdale. It was at the the Revolution Live.
Yeah.
that
So when
venue.
Civ came, you mean, or no?
Yeah, so Civ
Yeah.
was playing, and we're like, we got to go see Civ, but we all had to wear our GB shirts like dorks.
So you were those kids. You were the ones who
Yeah.
that. Like the kids wearing the Minor Threat shirts, the Fugazi shows. So you in the crowd there, and like, did they play? They might have played a GB song back then. I thought they.
I
Maybe
don't
they did.
remember. It was so. I mean, this was 90.
But I remember at first on the first tour they did Start to or something in the set
Yeah.
just for the kids who didn't, because it was like a GB comeback.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We talked about that before, me and him. But yeah, I love that Set Your Goals record, man. It's like the second GB
So
record
good.
to me. Yeah.
Such an influence on my band too. That record.
Okay, yeah. Great
Just like
lyrics, great everything, man.
Yeah, and just like the rhythms of some of the songs and stuff, you know.
So good.
Yeah.
How are you sleeping at night now without the caffeine?
So far, it's been good.
Are you a shitty sleeper usually, or think
No.
it's because of the caffeine your whole life?
Yeah.
Damn.
There are nights where it's like I just can't sleep, you know, and so
Your mind's always going.
Yeah, mine's always going. So yeah, this is it's kind of helped, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Do you stress out a lot?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have anxiety and all that.
I do, but I've been working on trying to, you know,
Going to therapy and
and
stuff,
different things. Yeah.
Is
yeah.
therapy new for you?
Not super new.
Mm-hmm.
Not super new.
But it helps.
A lot of therapy.
All throughout your life.
In my adult life.
Okay. Yeah. Respect, man. Love that, man. Love you open talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely working.
I don't think there's anything wrong. I think it's great. More people should do it.
For sure.
Like, just work out your shit.
It's actually cool to talk about it now, but like growing up, people kept their feelings in for so long, and different generations of you can't show emotion and
exactly
be soft or whatever. But now it's so common to talk about it, and so many people are doing it, right?
Yep.
That's cool you're doing it. It's helpful, right?
Yeah, and then that goes back to the caffeine thing. It's like I'm doing all these things, and then I'm drinking all this coffee. It's like, might as well.
Yeah, so you start cutting out the things it could be affecting.
Yeah.
And you look online, it does say it can do that shit to you too.
For sure.
But everything's moderation, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
like, you might end up going back to it. You know?
I don't know.
We'll
see.
We're like a soda drinker, like a Diet Coke guy, or anything like that.
Once in a while.
Yeah. I love a Diet Coke in Europe for some reason. I fucking love it.
Yeah, does Moon still drink her 32-ounce Diet Coke?
She's on her shit, but I just found this Olipop shit. It tastes like Mountain Dew, this version. I bought her some. Casey sent it to me. I bought a case from Moon.
Yeah.
She's trying to wean herself off that shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's
dude.
hard. Caffeine's
Damn.
crazy.
I know, dude. So therapy's good. Anxiety, you're dealing with that.
Yeah.
What's like the latest obsession for you?
Latest obsession. Probably I've been taking banjo lessons.
What? Dude, that's amazing. That's the most random shit.
So random.
That's
I
cool.
guess, but yeah, I've been kind of like every day picking it up and playing, picking it up and playing, picking it up and playing.
What made you decide to play a banjo?
It's kind of a sticking point in my relationship, but my wife bought me a so I've always wanted to play banjo, right? I mentioned Nickel Creek and like those are some of our friends, and I had this like vision one time of like, man, it would be really cool to just jam with them one night and play like some, you know, a couple songs, right?
Yeah.
So that was the inspiration or like the catalyst to me getting a
No
banjo.
pun intended.
Yeah. And so for 1 year, my birthday, my wife bought me a banjo and had got me a couple lessons to go along with the banjo. And then fast forward 7-8 years later, it's still sitting on my wall. And a friend of ours had texted my wife, hey, my husband wants to learn banjo. Do you know anybody that has one? And Mandy's like, well, you can use Jordan's because he's never going to use it. And so right there, I was like, nope, you're not taking my banjo. I'm going to like make it happen now.
How long you had it before you even used it?
Like 7 or 8 years just on the wall.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. And so I was like, nope, I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do it. So, and this is also through me doing like my therapy and different things and like getting over my anxiety, because my anxiety has definitely controlled a lot of things in my life, you know, like my decisions I make, the way I talk to people, everything. And so working through it, even like doing something as simple as taking a banjo lesson, because I'm like, I always avoided it because I'm like, I'm not going to be good. I'm going to suck. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not going to do this. And
you're a harsh critic of yourself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I just went and took my first lesson and it was fun. I learned 3 chords right away. And then now I'm learning like how to do finger rolls and different things. So yeah.
Is your anxiety, is it like on your worth, is it like in your mind all about yourself all the time, or?
Yeah.
Do you feel like
I think it's a combination of just not dealing with my crap and bearing it, and obviously having to be in a performative place all the time.
Totally.
You know, being a singer in a band.
You get social anxiety too, being out in crowds and stuff.
I'm a little awkward and stuff. Like I never was like part of like the LA scene and like, you know, going to parties and different things that. And like, even when the band was at its peak, like I just wanted to not be in front of people.
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
So,
but on stage, you're good.
On stage, I feel good. Like once I get over like the first couple songs, like I'm
that's like a safe place and like a kind of freedom thing for you to express yourself. Yeah.
Leading up to it though, I was always anxious, like leading up to the time.
Nervous as hell. Yeah.
And I I would just kind of like push it down and not like deal with it. And so, yeah.
You ever get the bubble gut in the stomach shit?
Oh, yeah.
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
The pre-stage shit. We have to go to the bathroom so bad, or piss in a bottle right before you go on stage.
Always have to pee.
Even to this day.
Yeah, to this day too.
I think it's good that we still get nervous this long in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually get nervous about it because we care about it, but it's still like.
Yeah.
But once you're up there, I walk on stage with turtle head, and once someone say that shit goes away because I don't give a fuck. Once you're on stage, you're gonna fucking just suck it up and do it.
Yeah. Because you're there. You're already there. You can't like go back. You can't like be like, sorry, I'm leaving.
But it's real though. That shit's real, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. You're handling it now. You know what I mean? Like
and I do wish I handled it a long time ago, but whatever.
So the banjo. So you might jump up with that band, that Creek band.
Nickel Creek.
Nickel Creek. I don't want to say Nickelback, but you might jump up in Nickel Creek and jam.
Not anytime soon.
But you might not gonna bring a banjo into the fucking band though.
No, probably not.
Bro, we on tour with the Boss Tones in the '90s, and Rusty's like, yeah. I think we should get one of the horn players to do this song, our song "Sacred Heart." I can hear horns, so man, Rusty made us bring out some horns on stage because of the whole fucking ska vibe. We did this song, brand. I love you, Rusty. It was so awkward, but like, I don't know if I see a banjo with you guys, but like the guy in Speed is a flute teacher.
Yeah, the flute guy,
bro. That's the hardest song. He has a flute.
So hard.
Nobody's ever had flute in hardcore tune now, bro, and it's so hard. It just works too.
Yeah. I know, like saxophone has been brought into hardcore a little bit, but
yeah.
Like
doesn't Yellow Card have like a player, horn player,
violin
player?
Yeah.
So that,
Sean.
But dude, shout out to Speed who fucking loved them and had them on the pod, sweet dudes. But playing that shit, it's hard, bro.
Yeah,
shirt off, moshing with a fucking flute. Who's gonna say shit to you, dude? It's pretty cool though.
It is cool
to see that this late in our lives, like something like that new in the scene,
and it fits so well in the song
too. Dude.
Yeah,
but a banjo with Newfound Glory would be kind of sick, dude. Don't get any ideas, Chad. That'd be kind of sick. So physical, mental health, you working all that shit. You're in a good space, all that shit.
Yeah, I feel pretty good right now.
You an optimist or pessimist?
I am. I think a little bit of both. I think I lean both ways. I don't know if you can do that.
You can be realistic. All that shit. Yeah.
It depends on the situation, I think.
And your mood and all that shit. You got some dark places sometimes. Obviously, been through it.
Yeah.
You deal with depression too. You dealt with depression?
I don't know if I've ever been clinically, told I was depressed, but I've had feelings of that, obviously, like, it just happens. It's just normal.
Yeah.
But never, like, I didn't need to take, like, drugs or anything for it, like pills or whatever.
Yeah. We might have talked a little bit, just the gatekeeping thing. You've never been, like, that whole thing is so corny, right? Like, just, like, especially being, you guys are OGs now, too, you know what I mean? Like, we started this shit, whatever, but, like, it's so amazing, all the new bands and the diversity and all this shit coming. Like, I love it so much.
Yeah, me too. I love finding out about new bands and playing them for my friends and stuff. So
yeah,
it's cool. And bringing out new bands on tour and that kind of stuff.
Do you try to go to shows when you're home, or you pretty much just family time?
Yeah, I mean, now that my kids are getting more into stuff,
you take them to shows. Yeah.
Like, again, like my younger one loves 21 Pilots, and we've seen them twice now.
Do you like them now?
I do. Yeah,
that's cool. It's something you never thought you fucking fucked with. Yeah.
They have some tracks, man.
That's cool when they open your mind to shit. You check it out and see what they see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about any hip hop? Are you a hip hop head ever growing up?
I like some of the older, like the old stuff. So there's some new stuff I like too. Like I really like Lil Yachty.
Okay,
shout
respect.
out to Lil
He's
Yachty.
Great. Yeah, great artist. Yeah.
I even have a shirt.
Nice.
T-shirt, Lil Yachty shirt.
But what old hip hop? And do you still listen to shit? Old
like
shit?
Wu-Tang's good,
Best.
And like Tribe, obviously,
Best,
and
yeah.
Diggable Planets.
Nice.
I always pop that record on. My kids like that record too.
Nice.
What else?
But yeah, Lil Yachty's super talented.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Sure, bro. That's some 70s shit.
I like.
You like the classics? Did you ever breakdance back in the day or no?
No.
No.
I think I probably tried to because it was like
so popular.
Yeah.
What about regrets? You have regrets in your life?
I think my biggest regret is not, like I mentioned, not dealing with my personal stuff long ago.
Yeah, and having it come out in ways you didn't want it to come out.
Yeah, and having it come out in not healthy ways,
But I mean, it wasn't like you like turned to like drugs, alcohol either.
Nope.
To get through it.
But there was other things that I was doing,
Relationship stuff or just life stuff?
Life stuff.
Yeah,
Not really,
yeah.
not relationship stuff, but life stuff. Yeah.
And are your parents still together? Your parents both here, still around?
They're both around. They're not together.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did they divorce? Later on, or when you?
Yeah,
were still with
I
them?
was in my like 20s or something like that, and my dad came out gay when he was. I was 20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was already living out here and stuff. So this was 2002. maybe,
While they were married, he came out, or just after?
when they were married.
Oh
Yeah. wow. Yeah.
Are your parents still friends? They still part?
Not really.
Okay.
They're
That's,
like cordial to each other.
I mean, that's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years were they together when that happened?
Oh gee. I mean.
30 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, more,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then is your mom remarried?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad's been with his partner for years and
Oh
years.
fuck.
so,
And you
yeah.
close with both them, and they're all.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you and your family too, like your siblings.
Yeah, I'm close with them. My brother, lived out here and then moved, and
Are they into the same music you're into, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and they like your band probably. Maybe. They
Maybe.
do. But they're into other shit too, like different types of music and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does your sister do?
My sister right now, she was working for Lululemon.
Oh
For
shit!
a while.
You get laced up some free gear.
She gave me some stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
And then now she's kind of she was doing like makeup stuff before that, and she's been she's a like dabbler. She'll dabble and stuff.
That's
But
cool.
and then my brother is still he's like an exec chef.
It's awesome.
Like yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think you had such longevity in your band? Like, why do you think you're still here and people still care?
I think because we care,
Yeah,
And
they know
I-
it's real.
They know. I feel like they know it's real. And people still come see us play. You know what I mean? Like if our
stop
shows,
coming,
if they stop coming, then all right, let's maybe like
Yeah,
rethink
yeah.
our situation. And it's crazy because it's just like the fans seem like they're getting younger,
Totally.
which is weird.
And then people that grow with your band, they're bringing the children to the
Yeah.
shows. Dude, that's amazing.
And I
dude.
I love that. I love that. It's awesome.
Just people growing over with you guys as well too.
Yeah. A lot of people that grew up with us and then like you said had their kids or like whatever, and like now those kids are 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, whatever. And seeing
You're
us
still
play.
young too. You're not even in your 50s. You could do this for a long time, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, you
we'll
don't see it end in sight, really, right? With it,
Not right
you
now.
don't really think
yeah.
about it or anything like that.
No,
Yeah.
no. We just kind of keep doing records and touring and whatever else we can do, we could do.
Yeah. Did you ever think what you were doing without music? Who fucking knows,
I
man?
have no idea.
I know. You know what
No
I mean?
idea.
Like, you got the tattooing, which is from that kind of world anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I don't know.
You have any tattoos you regret?
So many.
Really?
So many.
Give me one. Like one goofy one or something?
Yeah, I
or-
got some goofy ones like this one on my. Where is
Look
it?
at MXPX tat. That's a classic too, man. A lot
But
of
that,
people.
I don't regret
No,
that.
that's dope. Yeah.
But like some of these ones up here, like this wacky sublime looking sun.
Oh yeah, it's
This-
got a Madball
this
Sublime vibe to it.
90s like pop, like the colorful.
Yeah. I mean, that's just part of the
I'm
time,
a wacky
though.
sun.
You got some tribal?
No.
Okay. Okay. That's some early '90s shit. I got tribal
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
How many times people think you're Quentin Tarantino? Yo, isn't it crazy?
People
bro?
don't think that I'm him. They just like say, "Oh, you look like Quentin."
It's
Who's that
right.
guy? You look like.
I don't know why this stuff. I forgot. It's not even in my notes. I'm like, fuck. I remember that dude. It's crazy though. Probably the same height as him too.
He's pretty tall, huh?
Yeah, you got hair. There's everybody with hair. You're more handsome and young. But yeah, but people, it's bugged out, man.
I remember Chad tells this story. He might have.
Yeah, he did now.
He might have told this story to you. I don't
Tell
know.
me.
But he was at Toy, the Thai restaurant, and
Love Toy.
and Daryl Hannah and Quentin were in there, and Chad was in there eating dinner, and he saw him. He's like, oh, I gotta. This was when the self-title was out. He's like, oh, I gotta say what's up to him, and so he runs out to the car and grabs our self-titled CD to like show him the layout with my photo, and he goes to Quentin. He goes, a lot of people will say our singer looks like you, he looks like you or whatever, and Quentin looks at it and he goes, he's a handsome guy. And that was it.
And yeah.
But I did have a funny moment when people thought I really was Quentin Tarantino.
Please tell me, dude.
I was at this restaurant Compachi,
Yeah.
and it's the way it's laid out, or the interior is based on that Kill Bill scene where she's like
Oh yeah.
in the Buddha, what's that thing called, Budokan or what, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And so we're in Japan. I'm in Japan, and we're at Compachi, and we're eating, and I'm with my Japanese friend and my wife, and I'm sitting here, and I see these guys across at another table looking at me, and they kept staring at me the whole time. And we finish our meal, we get up, and the two guys get up, and they're like, "Can we take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." Like, I thought they were like military dudes, military base, Newfound Glory fans, like whatever. And I'm taking the photo, and our Japanese friend's taking the photo for us. And they go, and one guy looks at me, he's like, "I brought him to this restaurant because I know that this was the inspiration for that one thing in Kill Bill." And then the other guy looks at me, he's like, "I love your movie Death Proof." And I was like, "Oh shit, they think I'm Quentin Tarantino."
Dude.
So like now these two random dudes have a picture of this tattooed guy with them, and they think it's Quentin Tarantino, and it was so embarrassing, dude.
Oh my God, dude. I fucking love that. What just happened to you you're at that spot too, though.
Yeah.
Was there, I think when I was in Japan, there was Newfound Glory on the karaoke bar too. I remember that back in the day.
Still is too, which is kind of fun.
We went to Japan with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, Hazen Street.
Hazen Street.
Oh my God, 2004, dude.
Was it Hazen Street and
Yellow Card?
That's right. Yeah,
I got the illest footage of us.
Yellow Card or Good Charlotte? It was Good Charlotte.
No, was it?
I know we did a tour together.
Bro, I got the illest footage of Hazen Street. The whole crowd. That was a sick tour. Thank you for that. It was such a great moment, dude.
Love them. Love that place.
Yeah,
forever
dude.
and ever in my heart.
Dude, Japan's my favorite place to tour, man. You like South America too?
I do, yeah.
Japan is magical, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since you've been there?
I was there last year. We were there for about 2.5 months with the family.
Oh, the family, just chilling. Oh, yeah, not playing.
Chilling. Not playing.
Yeah, I would love to go there for vacation, dude.
Yeah.
Was it during the summer?
It was.
Because that's brutal.
No, it was end of January, February, March.
Smart. August is brutal, dude.
Yeah, I know.
The most muggy.
So
But
hot.
some of the best shows ever. But thank you for that tour. Dude, with a lot of tours with Newfound Glory, man. Thank you, man. You guys really put us in front of like new audience, man. I appreciate that. We're label made, sang on those records. I got my gold plaques. Although I need new updated ones. I only have gold plaques for both the records. I need platinum now.
Oh yeah.
You have platinum ones?
I have the 6 and 7s
I
one.
gotta get a platinum joint, dude. Who do I speak to?
I don't think they make them. Like you have to like
Ask
reach out to the company and they'll make it.
Yeah.
And you have to pay for it, I think.
We're supposed to have a gold record for our first album that came out 30 years ago this year.
Dang.
And we turned in every single Tuesday night. We gave our sound scan sheets on the Warped Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they got lost and never made the cut.
No.
So we never got a gold record, bro. For the first album, it sucks.
So you should just call them up and say
it's the RCC. What the fuck the company's trying to prove it to me?
RIAA, I think. Anyway.
Dude, thank you for being here, man. This is fucking awesome, dude. I know we talked about this a long time ago.
I know.
And we did so much stuff together in our careers. It's nice to sit down and chop it up with you and hear your story and learned a lot about you today, man. It's you got a new record coming out. I'm excited for you guys.
Me too.
I'll drop this podcast before it comes out. Where's the LA show at?
No LA show, only Santa Ana at the Observatory.
Okay, that's a great
fairgrounds.
Spot. Okay.
Yeah, outside.
Okay. I just saw Story of the Year out there with Painted Truth. It was outdoors. It was cool. It's a good vibe out there. Yeah. I didn't realize they did that there.
Didn't Morrissey play there too recently?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's another people maybe think like Morrissey.
Yeah.
That's another one because
sometimes I'll get that when my hair is all flipped up.
Because Dan Smith has a tattoo of Morrissey. We always tell him look like you on his fucking leg, dude. This is a true story. I love you, Dan. It's a true story though.
Funny.
Yeah, you do look like him too. Fuck, you look like a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
you're just fucking Jordan though. Did people trip on your name in school growing up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They try to be dicks about it.
Yeah. Pundik, DIK for those listening.
DIK.
PUNDIK.
It's a pretty sick name though, man. Pundik. Fuck. So what are you? So you're Cuban and you're Jewish?
Cuban, yeah. And where the Pundik side comes from, like my dad's side, that was like Eastern European. So
yeah,
they went from Poland to Cuba, which is I don't know.
Have you been to Cuba?
No.
Okay.
My grandfather says like don't go, but I'm kind of interested in going. But
yeah, a couple years ago, Gnostic Front went there and played there and shit or something. It was crazy, dude.
Dang.
Yeah. He's from there. So I got like friends who've been out there. So my friend Tim Millhouse's family, they loved it there. Dude.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Also, I think you should start your own decaf coffee line, maybe, or do like a collab with James Coffee. It'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, I'd be down for that for sure.
I think that we should push that narrative of decaf coffee, man. I really do.
Hey,
because people see it's weak and we shouldn't even drinking it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to run it with you. I think I'm gonna stop doing the caffeine now and just drink the coffee.
It sucks, dude. The first few weeks sucks, especially if you've been drinking it.
Did coffee still affect you even so much you drank you felt the caffeine? Like, because some people do it so much, it doesn't matter.
Not.
Some people can drink before they go to bed, bro. It's crazy,
yeah, I know.
dude.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna have you tattoo me someday.
All right, I'm
Maybe
down.
get like an NFG from you. I think that'd be awesome to
Yeah.
get that from you. I have a lot of my friends who tattoo me.
Do you have room anywhere?
Yeah, I just said my friend
You
Mike,
just-
he owns Liquid Death. He just did Liquid Death tattoo me last week. It was his first tattoo ever, and he
Sick.
tattooed me at his house.
It actually looks pretty good.
It's good over the Jesus, too. But it'd be sick to get an NFG tat, man. It's a big part of my life, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
So new record's out, touring's on, same.
Yeah,
It's going down, dude. Feeling good. How old are you now?
46.
Fucking young, bro.
Doesn't, yeah. I feel kind of, I don't feel like I'm 46.
Yeah, but you look good, dude. Yeah, you still have good head of hair on you. Got some gray.
A little bit gray, yeah.
Yeah, you're chilling, dude.
Thanks.
So we take care of ourselves. We stay young for our kids, man, you know?
Yeah.
I always
They
say,
do.
I don't live forever, but as long as I'm here, I want to do the things I love as long as I can. That's my favorite thing to say. It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Skate, do everything I can, you know?
Do you still skate, actually?
Yeah, I skate a mini ramp,
Yeah.
you know? That's
Cool.
about it. It's
Yeah.
full padded up, though.
Yeah.
Dads wear pads, bro. It's my shit. Thanks for being here, Greg, taking the photos. Jordan is on Instagram, but he doesn't really check his Instagram. You can go to the New Found Glory account, see what the fuck's going on with them. Come to a meet and greet.
Yeah, come to a meet and greet, hang out.
Well, thank you, bro. This has
Yeah.
been fucking awesome, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Thanks to all the listeners, and peace. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fucking great. Gotta give a big shout out to Liquid Death. I've been in a band called H2O for 30 years, and my first real job with a company is a water brand. Go figure. Love you, Liquid Death. Love the people. Love the brand. Love the concept. Love what they give back. Love the community. Love what they do for the environment. You can go liquiddeath.com/OLLC and get free shipping on any of their merchandise that they make. They have such incredible collabs. Also, if you want to hear the story of the CEO, my good friend Mike Cesario, on the podcast, you can go to episode 115, part 1. And then 2 years later, we dropped a part 2, which is episode 275 with the CEO, Mike Cesario. Just a man from Delaware with a dream, worked at a marketing company, and made this become a reality. Liquid Death is an incredible company, incredible water, incredible people. And I'm super, super honored to be part of them. They sponsor my life. They sponsor everything, my family. So go to liquiddeath.com/OLLC and get free shipping on anything you want to buy on that site. If you want to get water, it's exclusively on Amazon.com. Murder your thirst, y'all. I always ask my guests if they have any regrets. I personally don't have any regrets. Even when it comes to my tattoos, I have the silliest tattoos. Even my ET on my leg, it's still a childhood memory for me, and I love it. I've had tattoos on top of tattoos strictly because I wanted more tattoos. I started getting tattoos when I was 18. I'm 52 now, and I can't stop. I've had laser treatment before on something on my arm. It's 4 tattoos on top of each other. And that experience at that place was pretty fast. It was pretty cold. It was in and out, swipe the credit card. Don't really tell me much. Didn't give me much details or anything was going to happen. So I never went back. So as of most recently, I'm so lucky enough to have had 2 sessions at Removery Tattoo Removal. My tattoo on my arm looks like a big black blob is now super light. I've had 2 sessions. I have a long road ahead of me. None of this stuff happens overnight. You cannot take a tattoo up in one sitting. You have to be patient. And it's painful. They ice you up. It's super fast. To me, it felt like a bunch of rubber bands. But what's more painful than that is looking at something on your body that you think you're stuck with for the rest of your life. That sucks. But now for me, I'm really happy I started this journey. I'm slowly going to get this tattoo removed. I never thought in a million years I'd have any kind of real estate on my arm. I don't even know what I want, but it's exciting. I'm so honored to announce that One Life One Chance podcast is now with Removery. Call 866-934-4570 or go to removery.com. Use Toby H2O and get $100 off your first session. One of the most experienced tattoo removal companies in the world. Removery has 155 locations and 1.8 million treatments. US, Canada, and Australia. State-of-the-art peak-away laser technology, cryo technology to reduce any discomfort. This is so exciting for me because all I do in these podcasts is talk about tattoos. From day one, if you've been listening to this podcast, talk about tattoos, talk about getting removed, talk about getting covered up. So this is such a perfect fit for me. Definitely check out One Life One Chance podcast, episode 281. I have Carmen Brody, Mike McTurnan, and Dustin Ortle from Removery. And this is an over 2-hour conversation. People had submitted questions. It's an incredible conversation breaking down the do's, the don'ts, the fears, process, the results, everything you could imagine about getting a tattoo removed. It's all in this podcast. It's an incredible episode. I appreciate them all coming out for it. So check that out if you want to learn more about Removery. and what it's like to get a tattoo removed. Once again, go to removery.com or call 866-934-4570. Use my code TobyH20 and get $100 off. These guys are located everywhere. Try it out. As we get older, we start paying attention to what we put in our bodies. I personally have been listening to my body since I was 18 when I went vegan. I've always been focused on my health. It's super important, mental and physical health. But it's really important for people who are just starting to get more healthy and trying to step up their life. Doing your homework, reading the labels, researching and verifying everything that's quality. It's part of the game these days. That's why I started drinking AG1s. I'm so proud to have them as a sponsor of my podcast. AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement that delivers daily nutrients and gut support and is backed by multiple research studies you can trust what you're putting into your body. We're all so busy these days, so just throw a pack of AG1 in the morning into a cup of water and shake it up and drink it. I love the way it tastes. I do it every single morning. It's part of my routine. I bring the packets on tour. It's an incredible life changer for me. Many supplements only reference research from ingredients in their product, but I trust AG1 in my daily routine because it's constantly putting the formula to the test. It's backed by multiple research studies, and one of those research studies, AG1 was shown to have double the amount of healthy bacteria in the gut, which is super important because these help digestion in the immune system and the immune health. And these bacteria are known to help with digestion as well, gas and bloating, which I freaking need. And it also promotes regular bowel movements, what I can attest to. In another research study, 97% participants felt more energy after 30 days, and 91% of the participants noticed that they needed less coffee after 60 days. I quit coffee like 5 months ago. I know I'm good on that. But AG1 is packed with a variety of nutrient-dense ingredients and is the perfect complement to my healthy diet. I drink it because I know it's going to work, and it gives me a peace of mind covering all my nutrition bases for the day. In fact, I trust it so much, that's why I'm spreading word about it. That's why it sponsors my podcast. Thanks to Angie Huberman for turning me on to AG1s, connecting me with them, and now they're part of my podcast. It's so easy and satisfying to start your day with AG1s. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of the vitamin D3K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your purchase at drinkag1.com/OLLC. That's drinkag1.com/OLLC. It's never been a better time to focus on your health and wellness and get back on track, man. Take control of your daily health. Health is wealth.